I never ask my clients to judge me on my winners. I ask them to judge me on my losers because I have so few.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
I'm going to set the mood for the show. You know, we've been on a little bit of a roll since Thursday. At least Crick and I have. Mainly because we're being square and taking all the favorites and whatnot, taking the points with the dogs that the public likes. Whatever, it's working. We're going to roll that thing in today. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is the NFL Wiseguy Roundtable. We're going to be breaking down Week 13. Well, at least what's left of it. We've already had 4 games where all the underdogs not only covered, but won outright, knocked everyone and their mother out of Survivor, including myself, which really sucks. But I still don't think, we talked about this earlier in the week. Curious what you think, Ghost. Some people are saying, and those guys that survived in Survivor, those are the sharp guys that are left. And I'm thinking, no, those are the idiots that didn't read the rules, knowing that you have to pick twice during Thanksgiving week, and they only had underdogs as the last option, so they had to go with one. I think maybe there was one sharp guy, but I think a majority of them are guys like, oh shit, I have to pick the Bears, and they didn't feel good about it.
I 100% believe that happened.
Yeah, I took the Bears on Friday.
See, I believe Ghost is a sharp one. Now,
Yeah,
I told me Steps had
that
Bears.
took that side and total on Friday.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I underestimated the Bears' offense. I didn't underestimate. I forgot to think about it because all I could think about was the Bears linebackers that were off the practice squad. And I'm like, this Philly team at home should be able to run again. I know without Lane Johnson, they still should be able to run. But I forgot to calculate the fact that, hey, Chicago's got a pretty good offensive line.
They do have a pretty good offensive line.
Lesson learned.
They dominated that thing on Friday.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then you go into a territory like Philadelphia, and then you just pretty much just handle it. And who would have thought? Who would have thought? But that just kind of tells you something about the Philadelphia offense. They are very anemic. They may not even win the division now. Dallas could take over that division, and if Philadelphia does make the playoffs, they're going to be one and done. This team does not have. They have a defense, but they have no offense.
It reminds me of, we talked about this earlier too. Someone brought this up that I was listening to. We've seen this before. We should have kind of expected this because remember, Ghost 2 years ago after the Eagles went to the Super Bowl and lost, and they came back the next year and started off like 10-1 or 10-0, 10-1, and they lost 5 of their last 6 games, and then went on the road and lost first round down in Tampa.
Yep,
kind of feels like the same thing here, that like they're about to go on a losing streak, which they kind of already are. I mean, yeah, they've lost 2 in a row now. So maybe that's it. So maybe we got to keep an eye on it. And this is why people say Jalen Hurts isn't a good quarterback, because this is the time when your team shits the bed, you step up. I mean, look at Patrick Mahomes. At least he's keeping them in these games and whatnot. You know, he's the only reason.
Yeah, and they may miss the playoffs too now.
Oh, I got an 8-1 ticket that says they do.
I mean, they got to win out to not miss playoffs, and I don't think they're winning out.
Yeah, I think this year we're gonna have 2 different teams in the Super Bowl. No Eagles, no Chiefs.
Yeah, it's gonna be Patriots, Bears, and my 220-1 ticket's gonna cash.
You think the Bears can knock off the Rams?
No, not at all. But I have a ticket on it because
no. Okay.
If it happens, it's Ryan's favorite team. It's Ryan's favorite team and my favorite team, and I said I put $10 on it at 220-1. Because I said if that happens, I'm flying down to Florida to go watch it with him and Beardo. So that will pay for my ticket.
There you go. Right there. Easy peasy, man.
Good morning, everyone. Miss Wolvenar, how are you doing? Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Miss Wolvenar.
Miss Leslie's in the house as well, too. No Skin, X-Bless. How do you say that name, Crick?
Elsie's?
Elsie's. There we go. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. That was a good question, though. So, being 4 great games have already been played, what's going to be the game of the day? There's some interesting ones today. I don't know if there's a game of the day, but like I'm curious to see both.
I see
Like
one.
what?
I see one.
Which one's that?
Texans at Colts.
No, that's gonna be an ass whooping.
By the Texans.
Yeah.
I
It'd be
think
murder.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
You tell me that guy has a fracture. We'll get into. You tell me you have a fractured leg out there. How bad do they hate Anthony Richardson? They're gonna put a guy out there with a fractured tibia, fibula, whatever, one of those bones, instead of playing their backup.
And he'll be better than the backup.
I know.
100% with a broke leg, he'll be better.
How bad are we? I was gonna say 9 rounds. I'm curious because it's gonna be an ugly game. It's gonna be a lot of. I think we look at Quinshon Judkins. Rick, you'll get on me with this one. I think I'm going to go alt line under on Rico Dowdle today. Chuba Hubbard's slowly getting more carries.
Fuck Rico Dowdle.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to bet his under.
Bet his unders. He doesn't get a carry today.
Yeah, I'm looking. I've been looking at that game since last night. That Broncos Redskins game. There's something up with that one. I have a feeling the Redskins may win this game.
Well, you know an interesting stat that I heard. If you bet against every time at for the last 30 years, every time that the Redskins played a home game, if you would just bet against them on the spread, you would be covering 57% of the time over 30 years.
That's awesome.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
So they only cover 43% of the time when they're home.
Hey, I got a little start sit question before we get into all this.
Okay, hold on. Let me say hello to Jay Main over here. How we doing, Jay Main? I'm going to redraw this. But go ahead with your question.
I got we're in a little fantasy playoff first round this weekend. It's 2 weeks. You got this week and next week, and then it moves on to the next round stuff. Should I play the Browns defense or the Texans defense? I'm thinking the Texans defense because they're playing a quarterback with a broken leg.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
and it's indoors, faster track. They can
even though Indy's been the highest scoring offense and stuff, I don't think I'm going to let it scare me away from it.
Who was your options again?
Texans and the Browns.
I mean,
they're both top 5.
I don't want to go against Myles Garrett, but Will Anderson.
That's what I'm saying, man.
He's going to get after it.
And really, I had the Browns inked in there until you told me that on Friday about Daniel Jones's leg. And I was like, well, it ain't like that guy wasn't going to be able to run away from Will Anderson if his leg was good to go, you know? Mm-hmm. I'm thinking you put him up there half lame. I'm thinking Will Anderson going to have a big day.
That's a big mistake on the Colts' part to have Jones going out there, especially against that Texans defense. Aren't they the number 1 defense in the league right now?
They are.
Yeah,
they are indeed.
That's a big mistake. If you were playing somebody else within your division, like Jacksonville or something like that, or the Titans, I would say, okay, maybe so. But you're playing against the number 1 defense in the league.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I think
that's bulletin board material right there.
You've got enough defense. You've got enough room where you've already, you're going to make the playoffs and stuff like that. And if that dude goes down for an extended period of time, it's kind of crazy to say when we're talking about Daniel Jones, but if that dude goes down for any amount of time, that team will fall off a fucking cliff.
Yeah, Jacksonville will win the division.
I think you just take the loss today and let that dude heal up a little bit.
Yeah.
They can't, man.
No, because they're probably going to be fighting for the Broncos for that number 2 seed.
I'm at that point. I don't care what seed you get if you don't have Daniel Jones as your quarterback.
It's true. Hey, real quick, before we get into all of that, let me tell you about something.
Man, tell me about something.
I want to touch on Sacred Humans 100% grass-fed beef liver supplement for just a second. What's amazing about this specific product is that it's one of the most nutrient-dense sources on the planet, packed with essential vitamins and minerals. It's the opposite of what big pharma and big supplement companies want you to know about. It's an incredible source of vitamin A, which is crucial for vision, skin health, and immune function, as well as vitamin B, which boosts energy and brain function. On top of that, liver is also rich in iron, which makes it an excellent choice for preventing anemia. And it provides important trace materials like zinc and copper that support your metabolism. So in short, consuming beef liver regularly can actually help improve energy levels, enhance detoxification, and promote overall vitality. Also, beef liver is one of the most bioavailable sources of essential nutrients because it contains vitamins and minerals in forms that the body can easily absorb and utilize, much more so than trying to absorb these nutrients through eating greens or taking a synthetic multivitamin, where oftentimes your body will just flush out those nutrients. And because your body is able to retain these vitamins and minerals much better, people tend to experience a natural energy boost, which everyone seems to love and rave about after using the product for a few weeks. Go check it out. Scan that QR code today and go get you some liver vitamins.
Oh yeah. Hey, did you take care of all that? What Miss Leslie said down there?
Today's last day of the month. Make sure you have all your premium hours too. Oh, Miss Leslie, we knocked that out 8 days ago. I've been all green for this is the first month that I've been on top of it.
Let's go.
Scrambling the last few days to get the premium hours.
Proud of you. This is a crazy month to be able to be on point too, man. With all the madness at the end of the month.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I want to, for the next premium show that we do, I want to rank. I got two things I want to do. I want to either do like a roundtable and talk about Two for the Money, because I listened to that podcast again. It was so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
They were talking about if you remade that movie today, but they did it in the wrong era. They should do it how we accept gambling now. I think if they remade the movie today, the NFL would be on board, FanDuel or someone would be on board, and you could actually use.
Hell yeah, they would, bro.
Yes.
They're all about that shit now. Back then, it was kind of a black mark and a stain, and they kind of turned their nose up at it. Now they would eat that shit up.
Did you know that the footage of the limited football footage that you see in there is actually from 1980s USFL games?
That makes sense, dude. Now that I think about it, that makes sense. It does look like football.
Yeah, it was great. But I either want to do that or I want to rank the best sporting weekends of the year. I would argue this weekend is right at the top. It's top 3.
Gotta be, dude. I've been watching football like a child for 3 days straight, loving every minute of it.
Low key, I would have never even thought about this weekend. I forgot that the Thanksgiving weekend is rivalry weekend. On top of now, the NFL is giving us 4 games,
dude. And on top of that, you got all these great college basketball tournaments too, with a bunch of top 25 matchups and shit going on. It's been a great week of sports, dude.
Yeah, and then also Jai-Alai. We had playoff Jai-Alai. Yeah,
Jai-Alai.
And then when you just need, then you want to just sit down and relax. You just turn on a hockey game, and next thing you know, there's a fight breaking out. I mean,
dude. I hit a 4-leg hockey parlay yesterday.
Nice.
Little plus 20 to 1. I've had $5 on it to win 106.50 or something like that. And I was sweating all the way down the stretch, man. Ghost, you like this? I had the Lightning money line at the Rangers. I had the Avalanche -1.5 at home. Had the Bruins money line, and I had to watch them win that thing in a shootout. And then I had the Blues money line against the Mammoth, and they won 1-0 and had to battle in the last minute of that third period. Utah was getting all kind of shots on goal, and they held on, baby. Little 5 to put 106.50 back in the account. Booyah.
Atta baby.
Nice.
Hey, let's talk about this real quick, Will, before we jump into NFL. Talk about the bottom stuff. And I want to hear Ghost's opinion first. Read it
bottom
out.
Stuff? Hold on. I wanted to say this real quick. Jamie said, well, as long as AJ Brown's happy, he ain't complaining anymore. We talked about this. We should be betting AJ Brown's overs, but the Eagles to lose. Seems to happen.
And his unders, but them to win.
Yes.
Bet it both ways.
Yeah.
Because they can't give that guy a good game and win that game.
Ooh, that's rough. Okay. I want to hear thoughts on Lane Kiffin. Fucking bum. Well, is it official yet? Have we seen him hop on the plane? Have we seen it yet?
They're saying that an announcement is expected this morning. He's got a team meeting scheduled at 9 a.m. Apparently, they were supposed to announce the decision yesterday, but apparently the reason they did not announce it was they were waiting to see, because if Alabama had lost that Iron Bowl last night, Ole Miss would have had a spot in the SEC championship, and they were talking about him coaching one more game. But after Alabama secured their spot against Georgia, now the next game he would be able to coach would be a college football playoff game. And apparently he's going to LSU, and the Ole Miss GM and athletic director, all those people, they don't want him coaching if he goes there because they don't want it to be a commercial for Lane Kiffin at LSU. They also don't want him to have the access to their players before the transfer portal hits and be able to lure all those players away to LSU. I kind of see where they're coming from on that. I also kind of think this guy's an asshat.
Well, it makes sense, too, because now would be the time to do it because you're going to have at least 4 weeks before your playoff game, so you can get a new guy in there and get him situated or, have the promote whoever up and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about Ole Miss. I mean, a lot of people are going to say they don't have their head coach on this. You're still going to have the same guys calling the plays on offense and defense. Lane Kiffin wasn't calling the plays for that team, so you should still be able to see a lot of that team, there. It's not like a lot of these guys are going to hit the portal before the college football playoff, even if the coach, bails right there. But I still think this guy's a snake in the grass, man. I'm sorry. I don't know how they're going to pay him like $12 million a year annually or whatever. I'm sure he was already making close to $9 million. And I'm just like, well, how much money is too much money? And Ole Miss had already told him they would match anything that anybody else offered him. I don't know if they agreed to match that or whatever, but it's like if they're agreeing to match what anybody else is going to pay you, you're already there. They already gave you a chance when you were a dipshit and nobody fucking wanted you. I don't know, man.
And now he has to overcome another obstacle. So I'm going to support him. I'm going to lift him up, and I'm going to be there for him because I see the way he fights. I see the way that he works, and I know who he is as a person, and that's all I have to say to address him.
Wasn't Lane Kiffin ran out of town in USC?
After he left Tennessee in the middle of the fucking night to go out to USC and get fired before he even got off the bus when they got back to the Coliseum, they said, no, you can't ride the bus back home with us, you piece of shit. Get off. Then he went to and then he went to Ole Miss.
So
I don't trust him.
I like this.
I know he's done a great job at Ole Miss, but I think Lane Kiffin's got a little chip on his shoulder.
Oh yeah. He's the prettiest girl. He's the prettiest girl at the bar right now. He's enjoying this.
Absolutely.
This is something different for him.
That's what I thought this was. I thought he would just kind of court this shit, try to get more eyes on Ole Miss before the playoff and stuff, and then wind up pulling out the last thing and be like, no, I'm a rebel. Whatever. The fact that this guy's really going to leave, and not only that, it's not like you're leaving for another school. You're leaving Ole Miss for LSU, dude. That's one of your biggest rivals. And so that's what they said. They would let him coach the college football playoff as long as he didn't go to an SEC rival. But the only two teams talking to him were Florida and LSU. So it was like he was going to take one of those two jobs right there. It looks like Florida's going to hire the Tulane coach, Summerall. It looks like he's going to wind up being the favorite to land.
You know what? I kind of like Ladd today. I don't know why I got a feeling, but I don't think you can play Jefferson because you got an undrafted rookie quarterback. It goes one of two ways. You would think the smart thing would be like, hey, I got Justin Jefferson on my team. I'm going to throw to that guy every single time. Like we saw Joe Flacco do with Jamar Chase. Hey, I'm just going to throw it to him every single time.
I don't care even if you're a great quarterback in the NFL. A good idea would be to throw to those guys.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. We've seen that they haven't done that all season long, so maybe this guy will finally figure it out. I think it's too much of an unknown. I'd rather go with Ladd and Olave. I mean, that's just me personally. I like this. I like it because it's chaos. Gives us something to talk about. It's unprecedented. It's a dumbass move, I think. But maybe it works out. I don't know. But the other reason why I like this is this gives us a perfect opportunity to make some money, correct?
Yeah.
What has Lane Kiffin been his whole life?
A bum.
A loser. Has he won anything? No. Not unless he's riding Nick Saban's coattails, right? He's been a big old loser, which means we need to bet Ole Miss to win the national title because that would be the most hilarious thing ever, correct?
Oh, my God.
He leaves and they go on to win the title?
Oh, that would be such great. Oh, that would.
We got to throw a few bucks on it.
That would show me that the football gods are just.
They have a sense of humor.
Oh, that would be hilarious. And
right?
He never ever wins one.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'll put $5 on that.
Because everyone's like, well, you know what? We're gonna bet Ole Miss next time they play LSU. No. We're gonna bet Ole Miss to win the damn thing this year because that's funnier.
How about this long shot?
Oh,
Dude, this is a long shot. Lane Kiffin leaves to LSU. Arch Manning then transfers to Ole Miss, and then Ole Miss wins a national championship.
They ain't winning a national championship with Arch Manning.
Yeah, but you never know. He could take off. We've seen quarterbacks leave big schools, and then they take off, like Jalen Hurts.
You know what? You know what? Supporting. I don't dislike that. I like that pick.
I was going to say, dude, that might be worth a sprinkle, just in case this crazy fool is just kind of fanning the flames.
Well, how many times have we seen these? I've seen, last night. This is why Buku kept saying it, sending it all day yesterday, because there's one report that he's leaving. There's another report that he's staying from like credible people. And I'm like, dude, no one knows a damn thing right now. So the fact that 5 cents on Gauchi, Kiffin stays, and who knows, maybe the plan last night was he's leaving to LSU. Maybe Ole Miss comes back to the table like a last second Godfather offer. I don't know what it is, but maybe something changes his mind. But if I'm 20 to 1 on it, if we're 20 to 1 on it, why not? You know,
if I'm Ole Miss, I add another $1 million to that thing and be done with it.
And here,
well, a lot of it had to
Nick
do with
Saban's
how much
voice
they're
in my
willing to
background.
pay the assistant coaches, how much money they're willing to put into NIL and all that stuff. So,
Well, if I'm Ole Miss, if you want to win, do it.
I'm hearing shades of Nick Saban like in my head right now, or I'm not going to be the Alabama head coach. I don't care how many times I tell you. I'm hearing Lane Kiffin say that I'm not going to be the LSU head coach. I don't care how many times it's going to happen.
He hasn't said that though. That's why everyone's been like, "What the hell's going on?"
Yeah,
like most coaches would put these rumors to bed. We don't know. No one's guaranteeing.
He's going to play these teams.
Like I said, he's the prettiest girl at the bar right now.
I
Don't
think
know
he's a damn fool. And if he leaves Oxford, Mississippi, he's a damn fool and he gets whatever he deserves.
And Ole Miss can win the title.
He's only the prettiest girl in the bar after having a few shots of tequila.
A bottle.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Them Cajuns would get drunk, so that might be what they're doing here.
Cricket, tell me if you agree with this. And then we'll move on to the NFL. The Cougs are the Pac-2 champs, right? They're trying to tell me that the Oregon State and Washington State split the series 1-1 and share the Pac-12 championship. No, there's no sharing. It goes to point differential.
Combined score, yep. I agree.
Yeah, we whooped your ass, what was it, 35-8 yesterday or something like that?
Yep.
All right. 32-8.
If
we whooped your ass 32-8, we won.
If you're only playing 2 games, point differential.
Yeah.
Otherwise, let's get a bowl game and have the rubber match on a neutral site.
And, while we're talking about, we're about to get into arguments about teams worthy of the playoff, all I'm saying is Washington State, Pac-2 champs, we just whooped the second best team in the Pac-2, 32-8. You know what I mean? Went down to Ole Miss, almost beat them. Went over to Virginia, almost beat them. We had them on the ropes. I'm just saying Washington State should be that group of 5, number 12 team is all I'm saying.
Dude, I've got a college football playoff idea. I was thinking about this yesterday. I was out there hitting some golf balls. Why don't we got all these teams that we're kind of talking about who should be in, who should be out? Notre Dame, Miami, all the different Vanderbilt, all the teams right there on the cusp. All those teams that aren't playing in conference championships should have to play play-in games for the playoff on the weekend of conference championships.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? Like we could get a Miami Notre Dame this weekend with conference championships, or a Vanderbilt Miami, or whatever we want to do. None of those teams are playing in conference championship games. Why can't we have a little +1 to figure out who's really supposed to be in this damn thing?
That is interesting. Or we could just do away with conference championships.
I agree with that. I think we throw these damn things out the window because I'm telling you right now, Alabama's going to wind up getting left out of the playoff because they're about to get beat by Georgia next week, and they're going to be on the outside looking in and be punished for playing an extra game. BYU the same way.
I think if it's a close game, which I don't think we've seen, Georgia can't pull away from anyone. I think if it's a 1-score loss, I think Alabama's fine.
I don't think you did anything yesterday to move up above 10 above those other teams that whipped everybody they played. You didn't. It's not like Auburn was ranked number 15 in the country or something. That's a team that's not even going to make a bowl game.
It's a rivalry game though.
I don't care.
I'm just saying it's fun this late in the season. It's funky. You win on the road. You got against a rival, and you got to win.
Vanderbilt went on the road against their rival too. And
I think Indy should be in over Notre Dame. Notre Dame's going to get left out because there's too many good 2-10 or there's too many good 10-2 teams.
If that
have a way better resume.
If that Vanderbilt Notre Dame game was being played next weekend, I would probably watch more of it than any of the conference championship games.
That's true. That's a fact. But this is an NFL show today. We can argue all this stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. We got.
We're gonna have Jamie in tomorrow. I got to remember to send the link. Oh, my job's gonna be so easy tomorrow. I can just sit back and let you two ramble about nonsense. We're gonna have all the accents in here tomorrow, and a guy with a missing tooth and no skim. I wish I was getting a new tooth for Christmas. It's gonna be a couple more months. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Surely, man. Slowly but surely.
All right, but we got a little NFL talk about. I say we go through some of these games, give out some of our best bet props. By the way, Beardo's not here. What?
Where's the rest of our roundtable this morning?
Well, Beardo's not here today because he's just too. Oh God, what was it? I ruined the joke. I had a joke. I was going to make it. He's going to the Bucks game, so he's
going to the Bucks game. He's
a
closet Bucks fan.
Yeah, and he also got free
Giants
tickets to go there. So
I mean, I don't blame him, but this is the second one he's been to now. I'm pretty sure Beardo's a closet Bucks fan. He bought a hat last time he was there. He needs a jersey.
That sucks that. Well, I don't know. I guess we haven't seen official, but like if Baker doesn't play, that kind of sucks.
He's listed on player props right now.
I don't think you play that guy.
Yeah, based on the line movement, it's not like he's playing.
It's not like the Colts and Daniel Jones though. The Bucks got to win.
Oh yeah, they do. They absolutely have to win.
Yeah. So I mean, if he can go, he's got to go because Teddy Two Gloves ain't gonna do it.
So we're gonna have Teddy Bridgewater against Jacoby Brissett. Nice.
No, I think Baker's playing. He's expected to right now, and he's on all the player props. They wouldn't have him listed there to have a bunch of bets come in on him this morning if they were going to pull him off.
Like any bar, you walk in and see if you can pick up someone else's fumble. That's a good one. Oh, before we get into these games, I was going to tell you this quick funny story from yesterday that I thought you would laugh at. So yesterday I was at Costco, we went and got some things, and they had these chicken pot pies. I haven't had one of those in a while, and I'm like, that looks good. I don't know why.
They are great.
I got a big-ass chicken pot pie. We had that for dinner last night. Of course, I had a second helping of it. I ate the kids' leftover. I was down in it. And I'm sitting there on the couch, and I look at my wife. I'm like, I ate too much. I'm like bloated, and I'm like, oh my God. I go, Court, I ate way too much of that shit. She goes, you don't even have to tell me that. I know you did. I go, how? How do you know? She goes, because when you love something, you just keep doing it. And I'm like, and that's why we have 5 kids, honey.
I do have an addictive personality, darling.
Yeah, those pot pies.
I just hit her with that.
We bought one of those a couple of weeks ago, man. They are good. We bought some of those and had some of their mashed potatoes that they sell over there. Holy smokes, the two of those together were so good.
Man, my mom's made some homemade chicken pot pie the other day, man. That was good stuff too, man. I love chicken pot pie now. I've tried that out.
Yeah, I was planning on having it for lunch today, but I should probably stay away.
You probably should, man. It sounds like you're moving like a cow already.
Just waddle. Yeah, that's why we started late. I was too busy waddling in here.
Waddling in here.
Oh boy, we were about to get started into the first game, but then this mad laugh.
What a savage.
Morning thing. Yeah, that was. I don't know why anyone was nervous about that game. We told you.
I did. I said, "Fuck it, I'm betting it." I took the Buckeyes too.
By the way, that 6-leg parlay that we put together, all won except for SMU, but I cashed out beforehand.
Good job, bro. I was thinking about that. I was trying to remember who you took, and I was watching the end of that SMU game last night. And I was like, shit. I hope we picked another one besides there. He cashed it out or so good. You cashed it out for a winner. Let's go, baby.
Yeah. Well, what made me nervous was the Oklahoma game, which ended up being a pretty good game. That once Oklahoma retook the lead, I go, we're not going to sweat this one out. Let's just cash out now. I don't want to. Something funky can happen. When they were up like 4 or something like that, and LSU had a chance.
13, yeah, they just LSU. God Almighty, talk about choking a fat one. How do you let that guy get that wide open on that touchdown pass?
You don't want to win.
I had under 35.5 in that game. Winner.
By the way, also Oklahoma, sneaky team. I think they're about to get a month off to heal, rest up. Got a good defense. I wouldn't be surprised if they win it.
That defense is great, but every Oklahoma game in that playoff, however many they get to play, will be disgusting. Bet the under.
Grass Guy's back. He says Oklahoma's my only loss. Well, I'm glad you're back on the winning streak, man.
I took LSU as a free pick on my YouTube channel. Gave it out.
Ugh.
Easy peasy right there it was, y'all.
Yeah, I said Oklahoma should not be laying this many points to LSU. I don't care.
I'm a tier though, baby.
I don't care how disarray LSU is right now. That's way too many points.
Hell, people sitting there and LSU's still a 7-5 football team.
Yeah.
It seems like I'm sitting there thinking yesterday all day long. It feels like they've been so much worse because they fired everybody and everything else. You'd expect them to be like 4-8, and I'm like, hell, watching that game, I'm seeing them sitting there at 7-4, and I'm like, dude, they 100% can win this damn game, dude. They just choked it.
Real quick, we really gotta dial it in and find 5 winners. I have like a bunch of content. I ended up entering this $10,000 super contest. You got to go 5-0.
Hey, you missing a super chat?
What?
Sorry, I didn't want you.
No, that's good. We got to get to. Oh, baby, hold on. We got to hit this. There it is. Devo, thank you. Stuck in a shitty flex spot. Bucky or Godwin. Appreciate you guys. Love this early morning show. Well, we appreciate you. Not only for the $20 rumble, but for tuning in, listening, hanging out. Bucky or Godwin. Ooh. Isn't this Bucky's first game back in a while?
Yeah, it's going to be the first one back in a while, but Godwin's also been banged up too. I think you go with Bucky because I think Bucky's going to get more volume in the offense than Godwin does.
And Arizona sneaky has a pretty good secondary.
You could see a lot, especially if Baker's hurt and stuff too. You could see a lot of like short intermediate routes and stuff, or Bucky Irvin slipping out with some slip screens, things like that. I just think Bucky's going to get more volume in the offense today.
Also, if Baker ends up having to leave the game, you got Teddy Two Gloves coming in.
And we don't Godwin. Yeah, and you don't really think Teddy Two Gloves is going to be able to throw it down the field all that great. He ain't never been able to before.
Yeah, so Bucky, if you have to choose between those two, Bucky's probably the spot. By the way, shout out to Steps.
Where the hell's he at?
He had to run into work, but he'll be in here. He had to go run in and do something real quick. But we were arguing about Notre Dame yesterday, which
you're crazy. You don't think Notre Dame belongs in that, by the way.
Oh, we're gonna argue it tomorrow, Craig.
We'll argue it tomorrow. You're insane.
But we were he was telling me, he goes, listen, we're gonna blow out Notre Dame or blow out Stanford and blah blah blah. So naturally I put $10 on Stanford at 3.
God, backdoor covering bitches. God almighty. That was one of the losses yesterday. Notre Dame minus 32.5, win by 20.
Oh, I put them on the money line 33-1. It was like, fuck it.
You put Stanford on the money line?
Yeah, because Steps was so confident. I'm like, you know what? Just in case.
J-I-C.
Weird shit can happen out of the farm. Weird shit can happen out of the farm, right? And so anyways, he goes, listen, this guy right here, he's plus 325 to score a touchdown. It was Notre Dame's 3rd string running back. He goes, we're going to be up so much, this guy's going to get in. And he showed me a highlight, like this guy next year is going to be like the Jeremiah Love. Like he's just as good, he's younger. And so sure as shit, like 3rd quarter scores a touchdown.
Let's go, Steppers. Dialing it in right there. Notre Dame is out of the playoff, y'all. Y'all are crazy.
We'll get into it. But yeah, I got to go 5-0 today with this Thanksgiving thing. Chiefs and Eagles ruined a bunch of my other ones, so I bought some more and whatnot. But here's where we're at currently in the contest. I'm so glad I stayed away from any of the games. Ghost and over the earlier part of the week, Ghost and Steps had the Chiefs, bunch of bums. But Steps is currently in first place with 31 points. I'm at 30.5. Ghost is at 29.5. And Beardo's 25. Crick, you're going to be Beardo today. You're going to make his picks. Maybe you can actually get him a 5-0 or something.
We'll try, man.
Okay.
We'll give it our best shot.
So I just wanted to update people on the contest where we're at. Let's get into these games finally, huh?
Let's do it, sir. Yeah, but we talked about that a little bit ago, man. You can go back and watch that part.
Apparently, we're waiting so long because of Bama law. Yeah. We
Hey,
both
Steps, get your ass in here. Quit chatting, man. Get down there to the job. They got Steps living too close to work, man. They just call him like, hey, man, you come in and put these fires out and all that stuff. Tell him, kiss your ass, Steps. Get over here and talk football.
You know what I tell him? I tell him it's 4:30 in the morning on the West Coast. What are you doing calling me this early? You know?
Absolutely. You lost your fucking mind.
That's right. Where's this at? What is it up to? Oh, you guys think I'm crazy? Listen, the only thing I'm going to say about this is yesterday I bought Notre Dame to miss the playoff at 11 cents. It's now up to 25. I doubled my money and I could just cash out now.
For what now?
Notre Dame yesterday on Kalshi to miss the playoffs was at 11
We're
cents.
talking, well, y'all are on dope if you think they're missing playoffs. We're talking NFL.
I'm telling you, the betting market doubled overnight saying that they would. So I'm not the only crazy person out there.
I'm telling you, Alabama's about to lose Georgia and they're going to be left out. It's going to leave an extra spot open. But anyway, NFL.
Texans, Colts -3. This was 4.5 earlier in the week, and now it's down to -3 because Daniel Jones apparently has a little fracture in one of his legs. That's not good when you're going to go up against this Texans defense and this guy named Will Anderson. Sharp money on the Colts, big money on the Texans with 63% of the bets, 85% of the money on the Texans. I can only look at the Texans here. I can't. I mean, how can you bet on a guy that has the potential to snap his leg out there?
I'm taking the Texans, 100%.
Texans.
Due to that fact.
Texans.
I mean, I think that guy, for one, I think he was going to have a little bit of trouble with this defense anyway if he's 100% healthy. If he's not 100% healthy, that is not a good recipe to play the best defense of the entire league. The Texans need this win real bad. I've been waiting for the Colts to play a clunker, man. They've been due for one of these. And I think the Texans have to line them up today. I think you get a Texans defensive study too.
That might be a good play. Under? Do we look at the under?
I think it probably goes under because I think that playing indoors and stuff, that total should be a little higher, man. I know you got the best defense going, but with that, as good as that Colts offense has been, it should be up around 47.5, 48.5. Seeing it under 45 right there, I think the under is the play.
CJ Stroud is supposed to be back. Multiple weeks he missed with the concussion. Usually when we see quarterbacks miss multiple weeks with a concussion, it's not a great sign and not a great performance their first time back. But we argued this the other day. Maybe CJ Stroud had been playing so poorly that he needed a concussion to get himself back to his first year. CJ Stroud, you know what I mean?
Because that offense may have looked better with fucking Davis Mills.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe if you're the Texans, you stick with Dave Mills. I mean, he hasn't lost yet with them, right? 3-0, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if it ain't broke, what are we doing?
I don't know what I'm saying, man. Hell, I'm betting on the defense for the Texans.
I like Texans money line.
I do too.
Don't take the points. But I like the Texans.
I'm going to put 2 units on the point, getting a 3 just in case something weird happens because the NFL's weird. I'm going to take that for 2 units, but I'm also going to have a unit on that money line for the Texans too.
Yeah, it's not like there's any kind of advantage here turf-wise because they both play on artificial turf. They both play inside of a dome, so I don't think there's any advantage there besides the home crowd.
Put the Texans on Beardo's picks.
All right, done. I will. I'm doing it right now. Any props we like in this game? You guys eyeing anything?
Oh, let's see here. Let me get in there.
How about defensive touchdown?
I like that one. I do like defensive touchdown for the Texans.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not a bad call.
Yeah, I like that one. I like a Woody Marks anytime touchdown too. Plus 135.
Okay. Do we?
Daniel Jones should be good for a pick.
Daniel Jones's rush yards went all the way down to 8.5.
Yeah, he ain't running, but he'll be good. He'll be good for a pick, especially if he's got to stay in the pocket the whole time.
Supporting says Texans is the top pick in Circa. What could go wrong? Jeez, they're due. The top picks do, man. It's lost like 8 weeks in a row.
It's so funny how those always lose.
It's unreal.
What else in this game? It sounds square, but do we look at Jonathan Taylor over on his stuff since he's probably going to have to carry the team?
I mean, yeah, I don't think it's all that square, knowing what we know.
You know?
I don't know though. He's averaging 108 a game, 108.8 a game, and 90 plus is plus 102. That's
See,
kinda
I would be careful with the Daniel Jones for 2 interceptions, just because he might not play long enough to throw 2 interceptions.
yeah,
You got to factor that in.
yeah, that's true. Holy shit, Nick Chubb 60 plus rushing yards is 20-1.
Really?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna put $5 on that anyway, just cause.
We need him to find the fountain of youth and bust one off.
I was gonna say, and Nick bust a 45-yarder the first time he touches it. He'll end with 57.
No, we need him to get the full 60 the first time.
Yeah,
we don't need.
I really need you to get like 64 because I know you're gonna have a couple carries where you lose yards.
Well, he doesn't lose more than 1 yard. You know what I mean? So,
That's true. All his runs are downhill. But he might have 3 of those, so make sure we get to about 63, 64. Otherwise, we'll wind up landing on 59.
God, that would be funny. It was like, remember one of Adrian Peterson's like last run? He had that one like 75-yard touchdown run. Looks stiff as hell, like an old man, but still fast enough to just outrun everyone. But you could tell this is like old Adrian Peterson.
Yeah. There's a lot of miles on those legs at that point, dude.
Saw a highlight of his kid yesterday, who's like 13 or something like that. Just break it. Adrian Peterson Jr.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that. Where do they live?
I have no idea, but he's in the class of 2030. So we're going to be seeing that kid soon.
One of those 8th graders that's an all-stater or something like that.
He's like out there stopping on a dime, and everyone else is still just moving.
Absolutely, because they've been training him since birth, man. He's been getting those fast twitch muscles going all along, bro. He's been doing all the best drills with all the best coaches.
Dude, they don't have to. They don't have to train that guy anything. He's got the genetics.
That helps, but when you teach them how to do that, like Wimby, when you teach them how to use all that stuff at a young age and what you need to do with it, it's a different world, man. I'm telling you.
All right, we like the Texans. You know what else we like?
What we like?
We like blackout coffee. I had some this morning. I got it sitting right over there. Let me tell you about it. Y'all know I don't start my day without 2 things: standing for what I believe in and a strong cup of coffee that does the same. That's why I drink Blackout Coffee, 100% American company that's unapologetically patriotic, pro-2A, and anti-woke. They don't just roast incredible coffee. They stand for the very values this country was built on: God, family, and freedom. Every bag is roasted right here in Florida and shipped straight to your door. No corporate garbage, no virtue signaling, just real coffee for real Americans. If you're like me and you need to hit the ground running, try this Morning Reaper medium roast. It's bold, smooth, and kicks like a mule. Or if you're into something darker, like Founding Fathers Dark, grab their 1776 blend. It's rich, fearless, and roasted to perfection. Support a company that actually gives a damn about the country. Go to blackoutcoffee.com/rumble and use the code RUMBLE for 20% off your first order. Blackout Coffee. Wake up, stand up, never back down.
Booyah.
Booyah. Next game we have.
Hey, hold on real quick.
What?
Here you go. Buka did.
This was it. Yeah. This was it.
Buka, I turned the music down too. So this is
Perfect.
Adrian Peterson's son.
Yeah. Watch this.
Boom. Let's go, baby. Working it. We got more. Okay. Let's look at him just cutting, dude. Look at those. Look at that. Oh, just crazy legs, man.
He got some long legs too for a little guy.
Yeah, he does. He's tall kid. Look at that. Bouncing it out. Bouncing. No way.
He's still going.
Got the sideline on him.
He's not afraid to put his shoulder down, huh?
No, not at all. They got him doing drills and it. He can run routes too.
Dad couldn't do that.
No, Dad didn't catch a lot out of the backfield. I mean, he could do it, but he wasn't doing that.
You prayed every time the ball was thrown to Adrian Peterson. You just crossed your fingers. You knew if he got the ball, he was gone, but you didn't know if he was going to catch it.
I mean, he make a play. It looks like a wide receiver out there too. Okay, man. Dang. Okay. Well, I'm on notice, man.
That's a football player right there.
That's a football player right there, man. I'm on notice.
49ers Browns. I'm just curious all around about this. Niners haven't won in Cleveland since 1984 or something like that. Purdy looked like the 7th or the last pick in the draft last week. Niners defense somehow is playing way better, even though they're just a shell of themselves. Now they got to go to Cleveland. It's going to be a weather game. It's going to be gross. You're going up against this amazing defense in the Browns that plays even better when they're at home. I think the best bet in this is just to parlay both running backs to go over, except for CMC. You parlay his receiving yards because rushing doesn't seem to be the deal with them. It's receiving, a little dink and dunks. But Quinshon Judkins, I think he's going to get 100 yards today on this Niners defense.
Really?
I mean, why not? It's a weather game. They're going to give him the ball a ton. You can run the ball in this Niners defense. You're at home, and you don't want Shedeur to throw the ball.
Why is this line moving out, though?
Because people are betting the Niners. People still think they look at the Browns and say it's the Browns.
How much money's on the Niners?
52% of the bets, 59% of the money.
I just moved over the money a little bit there.
I was on the Niners earlier in the week, but I've come off of it. I haven't taken the Browns, but if you force me to play this, I would take the points with the Browns, I think. And
I
sprinkle
think so,
on the
too.
money line.
They might have just gave us an extra 1.5 right here. Brock Purdy looked like shit against the damn Carolina Panthers last week, dude. And now you're playing. This is a top 5 defense. Don't get it twisted. This is a top 5 defense in the league. I know the Browns suck, but that defense does not. So this very well could be the best defense that Brock Purdy's seen all damn year long. And as bad as he looked last week, I don't think he's just going to figure it out. And hell, the damn 49ers, somebody said it earlier, and won in Cleveland since like 1984 or something. We weren't even alive, Will, last time the 49ers won in Cleveland.
Yep.
Yeah, I like
crazy.
the under in this game. That total's low.
Hey, I do too, Ghost. That's the play.
That the play's the under. This total's like at 35 points.
Yep,
I mean,
35 and a half.
I'm wondering if we're going to see this drop to like 34 and a half before kickoff. But I think
It opened 42 and a half.
Dude, take the under. It's going to be like 10-7.
Yeah, this is going to be defensive battle. I think after all the media hype about Shooter Sanders last weekend, who played the friggin' Raiders. I mean, come on now. And if you looked at him, his quarterback rating in that game against the Raiders was terrible. But yet he's getting all the hype and praise from the media.
I know. That was my instinct, was to fade him after last week because his QBR was 8 in that game.
Yeah,
8.
He's playing a better – I mean, the 49ers defense it's better than the Raiders. It's not the greatest, but it is better than the Raiders. I think he's going to have a wake-up call. This is going to be defensive battle. I think the Browns defense is going to shut down Brock Purdy. The 49ers are going to shut down Shooter Sanders. I wouldn't be surprised to see Shooter Sanders throw at least 1 to 2 picks in this game. And this is just going to be a defensive battle, and I agree with you. It's going to be a score like 10-7, something like that. It's going to be some ridiculous score.
I'll tell you what, this is why I would stay away from the under. My buddy Cole, shout out to Cole, called me last night drunk. He's back home for Thanksgiving. They went out to one of the casinos. He was drunk, and he's at the kiosk placing parlays. And he's like, who should I take? I haven't heard from Cole in a few weeks. And this, all my buddies always call me when they're drunk, and they never sports gamble. But the time they get it, they always call me for a pick. Mm-hmm. And in his parlay was under in the Browns game. I'm like, that thing is fallen so much. I don't think you're getting the value. It probably still hits, but I'm like, let's move on. Let's find something else. All right. So I'm just saying it's a very public thing to do is take the under. Not that it's not going to hit. I'm just saying it's down to 35 and a half now.
This game would probably go under 35 and a half if they were playing in a damn dome.
Yeah.
It really would.
But I could see this thing going over because of a defensive touchdown in the fourth.
What's the wind doing that? Ghost, you know what the wind's doing up there?
No, I do not know what the weather factor is up there, but it could be. It very well could be like what we saw yesterday with the games with Michigan and Minnesota, and I know it was the same weather was in Wisconsin. I would not have a doubt we're going. I would not have a doubt we're going to have the same type of weather today. I don't think it just all of a sudden cleared up, but yeah, we could have a snowy day. I might.
It says it is temperatures at kickoff. Temperatures expected to be in the mid 30s, 6% chance of like showers, so not really anything. 27 mile per hour winds though.
Dude, they got wind gusts up to 51 miles per hour in this thing. Bet the under. Wind gusts up to 51 miles per hour today. They're not going to be able to throw the football. They're not going to be able to kick the football. Yeah, that's you got to
Well,
look
even if they were, if there was no win, they wouldn't be able to throw the
That's
football.
what I'm saying. If there
Purdy and Sanders.
Yeah, if they weren't playing in a tornado, it would be a bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Bet the under in that game. 100%. That might be my best bet of the day.
I think you're good at betting a lot of no of like touchdown. It might even be worth betting the no. You can get even money. Christian McCaffrey score a touchdown. Just no.
Ooh, dude, this might be the no touchdown game.
Oh,
that could be.
Real talk, dude. Good call supporting. That might be the no touchdown. I'm going to bet no touchdowns in this game. Put at least a couple bucks on it, dude. No shit. We're going to have one of those before the season's over, dude. This might be it.
I can get 50 to 1 on it right now.
I'm telling you, put your $2 on it, man.
Interesting. All right.
Buku says, I've been in that stadium in November. The wind just swirls around that stadium. It's going to be freaking brutal during that game today. There you go.
Now, if there are a touchdown, Quinshawn Junkins, who we've seen, including last week, got 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. 10 to 1 to score 2 touchdowns.
10 to 1, baby.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I still like his rushing. Let's go to his rushing yards.
I'm going to parlay Nick Chubb 60-plus rushing with no touchdowns in this game, and I'm going to own a casino.
Cricket. Quinshawn Junkins to score or to run for 100 yards. Could it interest you in a plus 380?
No, you couldn't.
Plus 380?
I don't think he's getting it, bro.
Where's the offense going to come from?
I don't think there's going to be any. That's the thing. I don't think any of them. I don't think anybody's going over 100 yards a day in that damn thing. Maybe the quarterbacks may not pass for 100 yards in that game today.
All right. How about this? Let's see. Oh, Crick, you got to like this. If all he needs to do is break one. Christian McCaffrey, 70-plus receiving yards, plus 600.
That I don't hate. Because I think Myles Garrett's going to be after dude, and they're going to have to check down to Christian McCaffrey quite a bit. So I don't hate that, but I like that way better than anybody getting any real rushing yards. So 70 plus 600. I'll ride. I'll put $5 on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I like that. We're going to bet that right now.
Okay. I can live with that. Let me mark that. Let me get that saved. So I'll bet it with you. But I'll do that because I do see that being the only possible amount of offense in this thing is just dump it to CMC and let him do work. Oh, man, you're getting...
he just needs to break one, which could happen on sloppy field.
You're getting what on 70-plus?
It is almost 6 to 1.
I'm getting screwed. I'm only getting plus 373.
Really?
I'm gonna take him 100 plus 30.
You can on Kalshi, you can get him at 18 cents. I put the order in at 17 cents. So what is that? Plus five something.
Yeah, yours is better than mine. I'm gonna take him up a little bit.
Yeah, well, you can use Kalshi too.
I can, but I'm gonna mix in a crazy sick parlay today where I'm gonna have like Nick Chubb rushing, Christian McCaffrey receiving, stuff like that. And I'm gonna have a nasty parlay built up.
Ooh, Blue, that is a good idea. Let me see. You can get plus 300 Brock Purdy, no touchdown passes.
Dude,
plus 300.
I like that. Parlay them together. Neither one of them get a touchdown pass. I like it.
Oh, the lowest Brock Purdy's passing yards is 175. You can say that Brock Purdy goes under 175 passing yards at plus 152.
Oh, that's a winner.
You think so?
I do. I don't think either one of these quarterbacks. It's going to be 50-mile-an-hour gusts up there today. You ever try to throw a football in Hurricane Katrina?
Yeah.
Not easy to do.
And you got to time the wind right, and then you can throw the thing a quarter mile. Just let it float.
Bet you can't throw it over the lights.
Yeah, I think I'm going to bet that too. Sounds square, but I'm going to bet it. Brock Purdy not to throw for 175. What could go wrong?
You guys got to tell us we're overthinking this thing.
That's the point of the show.
Well, the money line's actually getting hammered by the 49ers in this game, and the money line went down. Went from minus 290 down to minus 250.
I don't dislike Brown's money line. I don't. You know what's a good spot? Brown's in a teaser. Niners ain't winning this by double digits. What are you talking about?
They ain't scoring 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Probably not scoring 1.
Probably not kicking a field goal either. Now I get 1.
3-0 final.
Ugh,
that's
2-0
game.
I started to say 2-0. Somebody gets a nasty, say Miles Garrett like sacks Brock Purdy and he fumbles it through the back of the end zone.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
2-0 final.
They should
That would
move
be
this game
beautiful.
to the late afternoon game so you can take a nap.
We should bet the scoregami in this.
Can you?
You can bet it on all of them. Scoregami is a score that's never happened in the NFL.
Garrett's under his sacks would probably be under 2 or under 1.5.
That is a good halftime tie spot, Sporting.
It is a great halftime tie spot. Patriot would endorse that.
What's Garrett's under sacks? You going to bet that, Steps? You can get in here and tell us about it if you'd show up for the show.
Crick, can you bet exact first half score on your book?
I think so. Let's see here. Hold on. I have to look through. We got lots of options on NFL days.
If you can, what do you think of a 0-0?
I can bet the winning margin.
In the halftime?
Yeah, I'm not seeing.
I would love to get down on a 0-0 halftime score.
Plus 750 for the tie. I'm trying to see. Oh, wait, no, I can't do this. Hold on.
Oh,
Man.
we got live, baby.
60-1.
$1?
2?
Okay.
Let's go, dude. I'm in with it. Oh my God, yeah, that's awesome, Will. Good find, dude. I'm gonna bet that. I might put $3 on it. Hell, fire.
Yeah, I mean, it could be really gross. It could be.
It's gonna be. I have no doubt it's gonna be gross. Somebody's gonna be kicking like a 28-yard field goal to go up 3-0 at the half, and they're gonna kick that thing, and it's gonna blow to the sideline.
Yeah.
Look like Clayton Kershaw throwing a curveball out there.
Cardinals, Bucks. We kind of talked about this a little bit, but the Bucks are minus 3.5. Sharp money on the Cardinals, big money on the Bucks. 64% of the bet, 71% of the money on the Bucks. I think I'm going to stay away from this game.
I am too.
I like the Cardinals. If I had to choose, I'd take the 3.5. The Bucks are so banged up. They look terrible. We don't know what we're going to get from Baker, but they need a win. But this Cardinals team's scrappy. They're kind of scrappy.
They are. And they're better with Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, and if Brissett's in there and go against Teddy Two Gloves, I'd rather have Brissett, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Love Teddy Two Gloves. We do. He ain't the guy.
Yeah, I like the Cardinals too, but this is with the uncertainty with Baker Mayfield. This could be a game time decision. I know he's listed. You said cricket, but this could be boiled down to a game time decision if he's going to be ready or not or be pulled. Yeah, I'm staying away from this game. But I do like the Cards. If I had to pick a side, I do like the Cardinals.
Yeah, I ain't touching this one today either. Yeah, Blue. I was talking about old Clayton Kershaw with a curveball. Not Clayton Kershaw now.
Not retired ass Clayton
Not
Kershaw.
retired ass gray beard Clayton Kershaw. We're talking like 2015 Clayton Kershaw.
Grass guy. Ooh, that's a good angle. Blue is bringing it today. He says maybe first quarter Arizona plus a half a point.
He loves that. He loves that bet, and he hammers it. He hits that damn thing all the time. That's probably the bet, is the Cardinals in the first damn quarter. Baker trying to get out there, kind of get settled in, not really sure what they're going to do with the offense yet. And if it's not Baker, if it was Teddy Two Gloves, and I really like that. But, yeah, I think that's the play, Blue. I think you just take Cardinals money line first quarter.
I missed this earlier, Derp. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, they got worked yesterday.
By the way, out of respect, I didn't text you this yesterday, but the balls are dead to me.
Bums.
I had them on.
Y'all should understand, I don't discriminate in who I call fucking bums. It's actually, I'm more apt to call my teams motherfucking bums more than anybody else. But yesterday they were fucking bums. Got whipped in our stadium like children by little brother and got the Heisman post struck on you, and you fucking deserved it. Be better. Have a little bit of pride. Reach down and grab them nuts a little bit. Stand up and make a play. Bums, dude.
You want to know why they're dead to me? I didn't bet them on the game. I had Vols first quarter money line and Vols halftime money line.
You should have won that halftime one. That was bullshit before halftime. Now, I'm not saying it would have mattered in the game because they whipped our ass in the second half, but that was not roughing the passer on that third down right before halftime. So you should have won that damn bet 21-17. But
in the first quarter, they gave up that touchdown with like a minute left. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Less than a minute. It was less. I'm like, you guys couldn't hold on and not give up a 29-yard rushing touchdown? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, we just not do that. I mean, they just diced us.
I pushed on both, but you know what I mean? I was just like, so I can't be too mad at them, but I should have had a winner.
I'm just saying, you should have had two winners right there. At least the one before halftime. But like I said, I don't think it was going to matter because they absolutely whipped our ass in that second half.
I got nothing for props in this game. I don't know if you guys like anything for props, but this game, it's just too much of an unknown.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't bet this game either, dude. I mean, props maybe. But I don't know. I don't really know what you're going to get out of that even. Looking at a guy like Bucky coming back and Godwin being back in there, like I don't really know how the offense is going to adjust to that. So
the champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
How you doing, man?
You just give yourself an intro now?
Yeah, I'm good. What'd I miss?
Wait, you didn't do that, Will?
No.
That's hilarious.
No, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, I was excited. Hilarious if Steps actually did that. How you doing, man? They got you working early this morning?
Yeah, I just had to, get in, get out real quick. It's a busy weekend in my world. So
it is that, man. It is that.
So yeah, Super Bowl for me. And the fact that I'm here with you guys means that, proper planning,
Proper planning, man. I love that.
We're
You have a good
good.
Thanksgiving, man?
Everything was good, man. We just, been rolling in money on these parlays. We hit the 44-1 touchdown parlay from the Thursday show.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Talked about that.
We did.
But yeah, hit that 44-1. $5 would have won you $225 on that one.
I put 2 on it to win 95.
I know you guys talked a lot about this Browns game. Yeah, it's just I just bet the under, like Grass said. I don't think it's worth putting your money on any props in this game. You know what I mean? Just because it's just. Who knows? Like it should be.
We know
it should be a very one-dimensional game.
51 mile per hour gusts, dude.
And the Browns, this is their type of game. So, like you said, where is the offense going to come from the Browns too? So their defense will show up. We'll see. What game are you guys on right now?
We're gonna get ready to get into the Saints Dolphins.
Oh, exciting! That's exhilarating.
Oh, it is exhilarating.
I'd rather watch fucking paint dry. That's real talk.
Did
you get winners yesterday, Steps?
Yeah, I gave Will actual. He did talk about that touchdown, third string running back play I gave him, but he failed to mention I actually gave him a parlay that was plus 750, and that hit, but he only took the touchdown. So
what was the other leg of the parlay?
It was the number one wideout for Stanford's receptions under, or receiving yards under. I just felt like Notre Dame was just going to lock down their best skill player. So plus 750.
In my defense, you did tell me before you gave me the parlay to bet that guy individually and to put my $7 free play on it that I get from Bet Online. So I literally did exactly what you said. And then you gave me the parlay like a couple minutes later.
30 seconds.
Well, I'm
Who's
quick.
counting, though?
You tell me to bet it. I got to bet it before the line moves.
Hey, man, yeah.
How about the Saints?
You got the Saints in this?
Well, we're going to talk about that here in a second. But first, I got to tell you about our favorite, Rumble.
Tell me about Rumble.
If you haven't already, make sure you download the Rumble app. It's free, simple to use, and the best way to stay connected to the content you want. Once you've got it, search for my channel. That's Game On Show or Sports Picks, either one of those, and hit the follow. That way you'll get a notification every time we go live. No missed shows, no extra steps. You can grab it right now using the link in the description or the pinned live chat. Download it to your phone, and you're ready to go. And if you prefer watching on the big screen, Rumble's available on all major streaming devices and smart TVs. Just search for Rumble, follow the channel, and be a part of the action. That's Game On Show. Get over there. We just passed 25,000. Give us a follow and go download that Rumble app right now.
Oh yeah, Pete Well, the fuck are you talking about?
What?
We got a new player. Hey, what up, Wappler? How you doing, man?
What up, Wappler? People says group think your monkey takeover mindlessness ensues. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, the other one, yeah. People, funny, simple, with strong group up impulse.
Listen, we're not going to do no negative things this morning.
It's not negative. What the fuck does that even mean? How do you wake up and start typing some shit like that into a chat for a show you've never been to? Like, how does you
take old babies in and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away.
I'm just trying to make everyone happy with some boobs.
People are so fucking stupid.
Yeah! Who's retarded now? Yeah!
I love all our clips, dude. I forget about half of them. Oh man,
Sunday, Whopper. Happy Sunday, dude, bro. I don't think we
you picked a wrong day. I mean, he's been holding himself together pretty well for his.
I'm all right this morning, man. We've had a really good few days.
A little edgy, edgy.
I'm all right, like I am. It's been a good few days. Betting the Vols suck, but I'm all right. I just don't understand stupid fucking people.
If that was if that game was to go to the playoffs or not, you would be so much more.
I would probably have everything in this room broken.
Except for the Bob Ross thing.
Except for Bob Ross and my microphone so I could talk to y'all about it.
Boobs always make me happy. That's right. Boobs and Coors Light. What else do you need?
That's it.
Oh, man. All right. Good morning, Caterpillar. I've been sleeping more and more during these hours. Y'all should try it. I don't sleep.
Hey, good game, Caterpillar. Good game, man. Good luck to your Commodores the rest of the way, man. He's a Vandy fan, bro.
Nice. Yeah, I screwed around last night. Next thing I know, I look and it's 11:30 at night, and I go, I gotta get up in 4 hours. Sweet.
Yeah, sweet,
sweet.
On my weekend,
and I only hit the snooze once.
Hey, proud of you.
Wappler says,
"This guy sucks. Holy hell!"
This is the best clip. It's up there. It is up there for sure. All right, let's get into this game. The game of the week of the year. Saints going on the road to take on the Dolphins. Dolphins coming off a bye.
You said
you know what I mean?
Week of the year.
Yeah. Sharp money on the Saints. Action Never Expert likes the Saints. Big money on the Dolphins. 71% of the bet, 78% of the money is on the Dolphins. I don't like that, but I got a weird gut feeling that the Dolphins are the right side here. Like, the Dolphins shouldn't be 5.5 to 6 point favorites against anyone, which makes me think that that's what's going to happen. And you can't rule out the fact that the Saints might be tanking. You know what I mean?
I'm going with Steps on this one. Steps finds these angles all the time in these stupid fucking games that make no sense. Steps, tell me why you're taking the Saints, but I'm going to do it with you, man.
As you mentioned, Miami coming off buys. They're actually 5-8 against the spread under McDaniel. Coming off extended rest, 3-6 win as a favorite. There's also the Saints. This is an interesting side here. Saints are 1-10 against the first quarter spread this season. That's the worst in the NFL. So maybe if you like the Dolphins, you just take the Dolphins on the first quarter spread. But yeah, it just looks like all the trends here in the action little packet they have point to taking the Dolphins or fading the Dolphins against the spread. And the under in Shuck's first 3 starts has hit and has gone under by an average of 7 points per game. So I like the under probably a little bit more than the side here, but this also on Bet Labs, one of their strongest system plays, which is the high or low total high spread for the Saints here. That signaled. So I like that one. I like the Saints just for that reason, really, on the Bet Labs, but I like the under in this one.
Taysom Hill, anytime touchdown.
Yeah, he's going to get probably some extended play with the Kamara injury last week. Looked like he played 24 snaps, had 10 rush attempts, which led the team. He went out on 5 routes and dropped back twice. So,
and they don't have anything they can do inside the 10-yard line if they get there except run him.
what is those odds? Because I feel like that should be one of our legs for our anytime touchdown.
Plus 180.
Yep. So,
yep, I like it, dude.
Taysom Hill, anytime touchdown. That might be my favorite play of this game.
So old out there.
It doesn't matter. Dolphins suck too, and they're giving him a lot of volume now because Kamara's out.
I think there's a little the Dolphins have been playing a little bit better lately too, and obviously the Saints suck. Like Will said, they might be tanking, but hey, they can still lose this game and cover.
That's true.
True.
I see anywhere.
I'm starting to hop on. I'm starting to hop on these teams that everyone thinks suck, like the Dolphins, like the Falcons, and the Raiders.
But I feel like that spot happened with the Falcons. They just beat somebody pretty badly. Was it the Falcons on the road?
No, who, the Saints?
No,
Yeah,
the
Saints
Dolphins.
did.
Oh no, the Dolphins beat who'd they beat? They went out and beat
I forget who it is, but I feel like that was the spot that you're talking about.
But I still feel like people aren't thrilled about. Oh, I guess they are in a 2-game win. Yeah, they beat the Bills good, and then they beat the Commanders.
What it was. Yeah, the Bills and Commanders. So
quietly, I didn't even know this. The Dolphins won 3 of their last 4 games. They're playing
they
a lot
were.
better.
I think they were like a 9.5 or 10-point dog to the Bills too.
Yeah, they were. All right. What do you think, Ghost?
Well, I've seen this line. It's anywhere from 5 to 4.5. I wanted to check up on the money line, and the money line has been dropping on the Dolphins. So there's some sharp action coming in on the Saints money line. And the total has one from 42.5 down to 41.5. I had to pick a side on this game. I do like the Saints on the road here. I think I don't know what team you're going to get with the Dolphins. You can see them beat the Bills, and then they would lose to a team like the Saints that are. I don't know what to make of the Saints. I don't know if they're in a rebuilding stage or they just flat out suck. I have a feeling they're more in a rebuilding stage right now. I do like that total to go under, but I probably wouldn't even touch it because knowing that with the line drop like that, I could see something, especially with the Saints defense not being the best. This game could go over, but as for me, I'm probably just going to lay off the whole game entirely. But if I had to choose a side, I'd take the Saints and the points on the road.
I got a stat for you here. Last 20 years, a team with a winning 40%, which is opposite that, they're coming off a bye and they're favored, are only hitting 40% of the time against the spread. So that would mean 60% of the time the Saints are going to win in this spot. And it was at 6. I think I've seen it. I saw it at 6.5 earlier this week. So you had it come up to a key number, and now it's off the key number. And like Joe said, it has about gone as far down as 4.5. It was at 5 the day yesterday.
Did y'all see that crazy Yale comeback the other day?
No.
They were down 42-14 to Youngstown State with 7 minutes left in the third quarter in the first round of the FCS playoffs, and they came back and won 43-42.
Damn.
Madness, dude. Can you imagine being Youngstown State? You'd think about that for the next 9 months.
Blue likes the first quarter over in this one, 6.5. Not a bad play, but I would just take click on that and see what the Saints Dolphins first quarter money line is.
Dolphins first quarter money line?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the Saints are 1-10 in the first quarter this year.
It is minus 180.
What is the like spread, I guess, so it won't be a tie?
You can get a minus a half point for minus 105.
That's the play.
There's the play. Steps gave it to you. Smothered coverage, sprinkled, tinkled, all that.
If you like the Dolphins, take that.
I don't like either one of these teams. They both suck.
So Will, take the first quarter Dolphins. Don't take the game for the Dolphins.
Who scores the first touchdown?
I love Will.
In this
Ollie
game,
Gordon?
I love when he does this.
Ollie Gordon?
Taysom Hill.
So if you like the first quarter right now, the Saints are at plus half minus 117.
I guess you're 1-10. I guess you got to pull out a first quarter win at some point.
Will,
Hmm.
can Could I interest you in a Darren Waller touchdown today?
Is he back?
Yeah. Plus 205.
Okay, hold on.
If anybody's
Hold
with,
on.
Blues with me, baby. Let's go,
if,
Blue.
if anybody's with FanDuel has at the Saints at plus 1.5, minus 118 right now. They haven't lowered it yet.
Are we sure he's playing? I don't have him for
He's
first.
listed on player props.
Damn, I was going to bet him first. I got a profit boost on a first touchdown score, so I'm looking through the games right now.
I got him listed at 10-1 for first study score.
Okay.
Beardo, what's up?
What up, Beardo?
What's his regular touchdown? Because I feel like if 10-1, you might as well you probably get pretty good odds on his anytime.
I told him, Beardo, I think you're a closet Bucks fan, man. I'm pretty sure you are. This is your second Bucks game you've been to now. Didn't we get the W last time you were there, man? We win today. You might have to start going regularly, man. You might be the difference.
Kyle Pitts' first touchdown score today?
No. No. You'll get me to invest no more money in stupid-ass Kyle Pitts.
If you don't know he's a bum by now, like
I know, but now that Cricket said that, I have to bet it for when it hits, and then I can put it together.
he shouldn't be in the league.
What?
No, he should.
The guy's a freak athlete. They don't use him right.
Now he takes plays off. he takes them off. He shouldn't play.
Yeah, he does that too. Yeah, but after about 4 years of you using me the wrong way, I'd be giving you a little less effort too.
I think that less effort's been there since day one.
Yeah, he might just be a bum.
Oh yeah, Beardo was there. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna put my first touchdown scorer in that Bucks game. Let's do that since Beardo's there. Beardo, give me who's scoring the first touchdown today in the Bucks game?
Bam Knight.
Who?
Bam Knight. The backup running back for the Cardinals.
He scored last week.
Yeah, I mean he's usually the backup, but he's there he is, Zonovan Knight plus 1100.
Cricket's favorite, Kate Otten.
Fuck Kate Otten. Y'all can get me fired up this morning. I wasn't even trying to.
Do we go back to the well with Tez Johnson?
I like Tez, man. There he is. Beardo stamped it. He said Tez motherfucking Johnson, man.
All right, we're going Tez Johnson again. I was thinking maybe Baker. If he plays, runs one in.
I'm gonna put $5 on Tez Johnson.
All right, I'm gonna do my profit boost with Tez. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Nothing.
A little 25% profit boost. Thank you.
Yeah, Tez Johnson.
Tez. We love Tez. All right.
What up, Johnny
We
boy?
don't have anything else in the Saints game, right?
No. We already talked about this game too long.
I need you guys to talk me off the ledge here, but I don't think they're going to win, but I think the Panthers cover today.
Man,
Rams are the hottest team in football right now. They're going on the road. They're due for a stinker. It's a weird place to play. It's gross. Panthers have a bye next week, so they're going to be up for it. I like betting on teams that have a bye late in the season, like right before they're about to hit their bye. I think it's going to be a gross game. No one wants to take the Panthers. I'm thinking 10.5. Rams just squeak on by and cover this game. Or, I mean, the Panthers cover this game.
I think it was time to start fading the Panthers.
10.5?
They play better.
I don't think it should be that high as good as they played at home, dude. They shouldn't be giving them that many points. Cross-country travel and all that stuff. Feels like a 2-touchdown victory for the Rams.
I like the Panthers too in this spot. Last weekend they destroyed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday night, and I
They
think
played the
that's
49. Who?
the Buccaneers. Didn't they destroy the Buccaneers?
The Rams,
last
yeah,
week?
they thumped us, man.
They thumped the Buccaneers last Sunday night, and I think that's still in a lot of people's memories. They beat the Seahawks, they beat the Seahawks, but Sam Darnold also threw 4 picks in that game,
yeah.
and the Seahawks actually outperformed the Rams on paper, but those 4 picks cost them the game. And then we look back at the Buccaneers game, and now they're at home. People are taking the Rams. The Rams are the best team in football, which they are the best team in the NFC. but this is way too many points, and we've seen what's already happened this season when they're giving home dogs double digits. I like the Panthers in this spot to cover them. I think the Rams are going to still win the game, but I think the Panthers are going to cover that number.
If I had to lean lean one way on the side, I'd probably lean with the Panthers, but I probably would bet the over total here. I love betting under, so when I like an over, it's a good one. I just think that the game script here fits well into the hands of the Rams being able to throw the ball. Stafford with a clean pocket. Carolina, struggles to get pressure on the quarterback. They have inexperienced linebackers. Secondary is a little banged up. But at home, Bryce Young does play a little bit better. The Panthers do play a little bit better. His pass efficiency and yards per play go up a little bit. So I think he's going to be playing from behind. They're going to be able to throw the ball. So I think there's going to be some points here. So that's why I'd probably consider taking the 10.5 with the total here at 44.5. And if I think the total is going to go over, I think we can get at least 30 points from the Rams and probably 17 to 20 from the Panthers. So I like the over.
Yeah, I'm going to add one more thing. That with that line being at 10.5, this is my prediction. That hook is going to play into the game.
There you go.
Yeah, B-Mac.
They could win the game by 10. They win the game by 10.
Yeah, Chuba Hubbard he's been getting healthier and he's been getting more carries last few weeks. I'm looking at the no on Rico Dowdle to get 50-plus rushing yards. You get plus 150 on the no.
Yeah, I think that's not a bad bet. I think his receiving yards is probably a good bet for Dowdle.
Like over?
Yes.
I hate Rico Dowdle.
You can get plus 225 that Chuba Hubbard gets 30 yards rushing.
I think they're going to be throwing the ball, playing from behind.
What's the weather like there? It can't be good. Weather's shit everywhere.
B-Mac, quit being salty. We got our ass beat. We got beat. Bad. They worked us. We didn't let off the gas. They beat our ass all over the fucking field like a child. Take the loss. We move on, man.
It doesn't help that Diego Pavia called all of it too, and then went out and did it.
He did it. Hey, I have no problem with somebody talking shit and going out there and backing it the fuck up. He sat around, he talked it for months, and that man ain't done nothing but back it up. You got to give credit where credit's due.
It's not bad. It's really not that bad weather. I mean, maybe for a California team, but it's going to be mid 40s, 25% chance to rain, no wind. Shouldn't be too bad of a weather game, surprisingly.
We're going over, boys.
We're going over.
Yeah.
Mr. I've never seen an under I don't like is actually going on an over. We got to do
I know, dude.
You got to bet that then.
Yesterday, there was 10 weather games in NCAA that I liked, and they were all unders. And I was like, dude, I can't play all 10 of these. Freaking went 9-1. Didn't play a single one. All 9 out of the 10 went under.
When you just trust yourself, man.
Well, the best under's coming up on December 13th, Cricket. I know you already bet it. You put your life savings on it.
On what?
The biggest college football game of the year.
Man, go fuck yourself.
What, the Cougs?
No, the service academies.
Oh, yeah, that's coming up too.
88% under.
Listen, Buka, he's never a bad play. I agree with J-Main here. He's never a bad play.
Buku's having a party on that Saturday, I heard.
Y'all have fun.
It's going to be an unders party.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
What up, Coco?
This game has been interesting, and I liked it, but I felt square for liking it. And the more I hear some sharp better talk about it, they think the line is off, which makes me like it even more because they disagree with it. And now it's moved to 3, but Falcons were 2.5 all week going to the Jets. I like the Falcons today. I liked it at 2.5 more than I like it at 3, obviously. Feels square. But I'll probably stay away from this game because I have a ticket on the Falcons to win over 7.5 games and another ticket on Kalshi for them to win exactly 8 games. This is one of the games they'll have to win to hit that. Kirk Cousins is looking better after he took over and had a full week of practice, getting used to things. I'm not saying he's good. He didn't play great last week, but there was enough to get the win down in New Orleans. Another road trip here up to the Jets. It's the freaking Jets, dude. You know? I think the Falcons are more talented. Give me the more talented team overall than the Jets. But it does worry me that 66% of the bets, 71% of the money is on the Falcons here. What do you think?
I'm taking the Jets.
JETSS?
Yep, there's some disgusting games today, but I can't trust the Falcons to really go up there. Jets defense decent, man. I mean, I don't trust either one of these teams. I probably shouldn't just bet this game at all. It's probably what I should do. I got to learn to stay away from some of these disgusting NFL games, but I don't have a lot of confidence in the Falcons to go on the road and just be able to separate.
Real quick, anti-vaxxer Yogi says, I don't gamble. I don't even buy insurance. Isn't that gambling, not buying insurance?
That is indeed gambling.
Exactly. But I respect it.
Yeah, whatever.
I like the Jets in this one too. Me and Cricket are siding here against Will on a lot of these. I just think that the Falcons aren't good. I've been talking about the franchise not being good from top to bottom. I think it trickles down to the players. I think that the game script for this one plays right into the hand of the Jets. The Falcons are going to want to run the ball to the outside with Bijan. That plays in the hands of the elite run defense of the Jets.
Later, Caterpillar. Have a good one.
Be safe, buddy.
No, you're good. Falcons rank one of the worst teams against the rush. And what do you think the Jets are going to want to do on first, second, and third down? They're going to want to run the ball. So I think they have advantage on both sides of the football when it comes to the run game. And then Jets are number 1 in special teams DVOA as well. And Falcons rank in the bottom 5. So if you got a close game here, special teams could come into play. And the Falcons have not been good this year. However, they did find a field goal kicker. He's hit his last 5. So they have somebody that's been able to hit field goals. Interesting here with Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor is 23-12-3 against the spread as an underdog, hitting 66% of the time. So I like the Jets here. I think they're a live dog as well. So if you want a little bit more value, I'd take them on the money line. The only thing that I do not like is the fact that they are on the underdog plus 2.5, moved out the 3.
Hey,
don't like that.
Steps, are you doing a will or anything?
No, I haven't done anything yet.
Well, if you're going to, I like John Mechie, 40 plus receiving yards.
Lorraine, Cleveland Browns are going to lose. I bet an entire penny on it. Good day.
We won't do a wheel. We'll just put together. We'll do the same thing we did last week. We'll do.
Yeah. Works better that way.
Yeah, 3 anytime.
John Mechie, he's averaging 13.1 receiving yards a game. His 25 plus is minus 218. 40 plus is only plus 122.
No, I like that too. I don't think the books have caught up on his props yet.
I don't think they're
going too quick because last week his receptions was 2.5 and he had like 6 catches.
They're targeting him, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. Like that 40 plus at plus 122 right there. That's money in the bank. That's one of my favorite plays.
He scored a touchdown last week too, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, write that down, Cricket.
I got it. I already got it clicked, man.
2 things with your take on this game, Steps. 1, why would the Jets want to run the ball when they got Ty God Taylor back there ready to huck and chuck it?
Because it's Ty God Taylor.
That's right. And
got a little wetter.
I know people say this Falcons team stink, but like look at their last 4 weeks. It hasn't been that bad. Okay, they got a win last week. They lost a close one to the Panthers that they had a chance to win, 30-27. They should have beat the Colts. They lost in overtime in that Europe game. They lost 31-25. That was a close one. And then they came back and lost a 24-23 game. They're in these games against good teams. I don't think they're as bad as people think.
Jets have been within 1 score on 9 of 11 games.
Talk some sense into them, Ghost. Tell me who you got in this game.
Well, I think the Jets' defense is going to be a factor in this game. What I like here is I see the line open up at +1. Now it's at +3. That's telling me something right there that the Jets are going to win this game outright. Right now it's the lowest bet game, but yet all the money's coming in on the Falcons in this game. I think Kirk Cousins is going to be good for an interception in this game. I like the total going under, and I also like the Jets to win this game outright.
Let's go.
How's that island over there, Will? Only?
It's pretty cool. We got mojitos.
Mojitos, all right.
Western Michigan University games were always free to students. That was awesome. What was it? Was it a Carolina school or whatever? Remember last season? Coastal. Was it Coastal that was offering free or $1 or free concessions? Yeah. It was like a free hot dog, free it was free concessions. You can get a hot dog.
is really cheap.
No. I think it was free. They did it for the season. All home games, it was free. You can get a popcorn, a hot dog, now it ain't the best looking food, but I mean it's free.
Yeah, I mean, hell, they're giving it to you, man.
I'll take a free dog.
Absolutely. At a football game, 100%. Buy 2 beers.
This is something to put in your back pocket. If you like betting taking the money line on underdogs that are 3 or under, like in this situation, if you're taking the Jets money line, 82 out of 134 the last 10 years have won by 7 or more points. So that's 63% of the time. So if you're going to take the money line, you might as well maybe alt it. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh. Beardo and Will can go spoon on your island together again.
Yes, I was about to say every single person, including the chat, is against me on this Falcons bet. I'm gonna hammer the Falcons today now. And now that Beardo is on it with me, it did not make me feel good about it, but I'm gonna bet it anyways. And Coco, we haven't talked to Bill Steelers yet. We're getting there, so you didn't miss anything.
What gives you any confidence in like the coaching staff of the Falcons?
Yeah, Raheem Morris will screw that up today somehow.
Have you watched a press conference of his? Like
Correct.
All it is we're going to fix it. We're
I
going to
watched
do
him
this
for a
and
few
fix that.
years when he was in Tampa. I know that guy's a bum.
He's a loser. Look at his record. He does not win.
Yeah,
he doesn't
he's a
win.
bum.
He doesn't motivate people. All he does is gets in front of a camera and just says what he's supposed to say. Like he doesn't mean any of it. Like he
I'm
doesn't-
about to parlay the Falcons with the over now. We're gonna get all the points.
it was a DEI hire. Clip that.
Oh, I'm gonna when the Falcons
MAGA.
win.
I'm so MAGA.
When the Falcons win 35-10 today, my parlay hits. You should be counting my money.
Bookmark it. Go
You
ahead.
can't tell me that. Why else should he be a coach in the NFL? A head coach. Like, what is his resume? Why did he get that job?
You think the Falcons regret kicking Bill Belichick to the curb?
Yes. Yeah.
It couldn't have gone any worse than this, you know?
But the fact that if you would get Jordan out of the picture, I think Belichick would still be Belichick. I think the fact that this dude is freaking going to her professional cheerleading competitions, like, this is weird, dude. He's a weird guy.
That's what they need to do, okay? The Falcons need to go make amends with Bill Belichick and say, listen, you dump your girlfriend, we'll hire you, we'll get you a younger, hotter girlfriend that's less annoying and no one knows about. Hell, you want 2 of them? We'll get you 2 of them, okay? And then you come coach the Falcons.
He needs to retire, dude, and just follow his little girlfriend around.
I was going to say, why the hell would he even want to be messing with football anymore?
Just carry your bags. The
Sometimes
chick is on
you can't quit it, dude. You just can't
an
quit it.
adult cheerleading team.
He should have other things to do with his time now.
Did you even know that existed?
What?
These adult travel cheer teams.
They got
No.
everything nowadays, Steps.
It's
No.
weird, dude.
No,
It
that's
is weird.
No,
Yes.
that's a real thing.
Yes. She's in it, and he travels with her to the competitions. It is a real thing. It's real. It's like
God, she gonna put-
softball for how like people play like softball down like travel ball, baseball. It's a
please.
travel adult
That-
co-ed cheerleading team.
Hey, Crick.
That must be some pud gussy, buddy.
Crick.
That's what I'm
You know,
saying.
Crick, you know what we have over on my island?
What's that?
Coors Light.
Oh my God, the mountains are blue.
Mm.
That's fair.
Could
You and Beardo get drunk and spoon together.
Dial up.
Could you imagine showing up to that cheer competition and Belichick's just like sitting behind you?
I'd ask if he got any weed because he got to be high.
Something.
Jags at the Titans. Another great game.
Oh goodness.
Jags on the road again. This is like their 4th road game in 5 weeks. Titans, after going over 35 at covering at home, it felt like I've covered like 3 straight at home. Titans have been home since before Halloween. This will be their 4th straight home game, plus they had a bye. The Jags, their last 10 times they've gone to Tennessee, have covered only 3 times. They're 3-7. Why do I have to take the Titans in the points today?
Dude, I kind of want to too. That's gross, ain't it?
It's so gross. With those odds and stats and trends, it kind of makes me have to sprinkle a little on the money line. It feels like, as gross as that is, huh? Sharp money on the Titans. 67% of the bet, 72% of the money's on the Jags, though. Is anyone got a feel in this game?
Jags are awful on the road. Lost to Jake Browning, Davis Mills. Davis Mills had an overtime win by 1 over Geno Smith and the Raiders, won by 3 versus Jacoby Brissett and the Cardinals. The best road showing was a 5-point win at San Francisco, but in that game they did have a 4-0 turnover advantage and did return a punt for 87 yards. So on the road, Jags are not good. So that's
Jags are due, says Beardo. Jags are due.
He likes his Florida teams.
Jags had to take the Raiders into overtime. Jags had to take the Cardinals into overtime. Now they're home, now they're back on the road again against the Titans. The money line is one from minus 350 down to minus 280. I think the Tennessee Titans at home. I think they're going to win this game outright.
Feels gross.
It's a gross game. Went from +7 down to +6 with all the money.
What's the weather like there?
Jaguars.
Give me a second. I'll find out. It's cold. It's cold.
I was going to say, can't you just step
like
outside?
Yeah, I mean, it's like a couple hours north, 2.5 hours north of me, northwest. But yeah, it's going to be cold, but it ain't supposed to have any rain or anything that I know of.
FanDuel dropped the line down to 5.5. So did DraftKings.
This is 1 p.m., right?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like 45 degrees, no real wind, no 20% chance of rain, but that ain't going to happen. Looks like 10-mile-an-hour wind, 70-mile-an-hour gust. So good football weather.
They have a minus 10-point differential on the road, too. So they're just not scoring as many points. Their yardage differential on the road is minus 60 yards total. So a little bit less yardage on the road as well. So, yeah. And that doesn't include – they did lose 35-7 against the Rams as a home team overseas, which would be considered a road game, too. So, yeah. Titans and the points.
Hey, here you go. Bashul Tootin, anytime touchdown.
Who? Oh, guy for the Jags?
Yep. The
Dude,
rookie.
he was – I liked him last week to score.
Dude,
they just kept giving ETN the ball last week.
Yeah, they're going to – like, I'm telling you, they might have a good little two-headed monster here in the next couple of years. Bashul Tootin can play. That dude averaged like 7 yards a carry or 7 yards a touch when he was at Virginia Tech last year. He just hadn't been real involved in the offense yet this early on this season. I'm telling you, I think that guy's going to be good, man.
Oriole Park says it's 26 degrees this morning. It's 24 where I'm at. I checked this morning. My cold plunge is down to 40 degrees.
The one you never get in?
I get in every morning, Steps. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
That's what my wife said. My wife, she goes, "Why'd you set that thing back up if you're not going to get in it?" I'm like, it's your Christmas present from last year. Why don't you get in it?
Yeah. You know, Pete, I don't know what's going on with you, Pete.
What?
Pete down there, man. I don't know. Something. I thought it was a bot or something. It ain't even a bot. He's talking about being lonely. All them voices in your head, man. You cannot be lonely.
Oh, Jay Wolner says it's 14 here.
14.
Dang.
That makes me want to throw up in my mouth.
Anti-vaxxer. Jeez.
I'm about
Too
to go
much
turn
information there, buddy.
Well,
Can't wear a cup.
I mean, it is a problem for some people.
Couldn't play baseball, sir.
Probably should get that checked out too.
anti-vaxxer going to be one of those that comes in like a troll, but winds up loving us and hanging out for months.
I love those people.
I did too. They're my favorite.
I love it.
And
Vikings. I think we all love this one. Vikings at the Seahawks.
I'm scared that we all love it.
I love it. I'm not even scared.
I think Sammy D's about to light them up, bro.
Revenge game.
I think this is like, a lot of times we may overthink these revenge spots and stuff, and it may not be a real. This is a revenge spot if I've ever seen it. Sammy D wants to light these boys up and let them know you kept the wrong quarterback, mother truckers.
Have a good day, anti-vaxxer. Have a good one.
Oh yeah, be safe, man. Be safe.
That's right, Buku. Seahawks minus 12, sharp money on the Seahawks. 47% of the bets, 52% of the money is putting their hard-earned American dollars on a undrafted rookie quarterback.
And he sucks.
Where did he play? He was playing games where last year?
I don't know.
Let me look real quick. Listen, when I heard this, I was like, no. You're going from playing there to now you're playing in an NFL game in Seattle.
Yeah,
What are we
dude.
doing? It was, let me see.
I got you.
Max Brosner. He is out of
New Hampshire.
Yeah. He was playing in New Hampshire this time last year. And now he's about to go on the road to one of the most loudest, hostile places in the NFL against a team that against a defense that wants to rip your head off.
Seahawks defensive tutty.
Oh, 100%.
Plus 450. Oh, I'm going to have a defensive tutty parlay today. What could go wrong?
Listen, I'm to hit because Will's been talking about him for weeks. I don't think any of them hit yet.
What now? What'd you say?
The defensive touchdowns. He's been talking about them for weeks. I don't
think why you got to come in with that negativity stuff?
Yeah, man. We're just only betting the wrong one steps. If it's easy, everybody do it. Come on,
a lot of the wrong ones.
We're on a heater right now this weekend, so we're going to let this bad boy ride. Ghost, what do you like in this game?
Well, we saw what happened. We saw what happened last week with all the double-digit favorites. Every double-digit favorite last week lost. Or not lost, but they never covered the number. This is a lot of points. But here's something that Steps has brought up before. We see a double-digit favorite, but the total is low. It's only at 41 points. So either Minnesota is not going to score at all, because I don't see, with that low total like that, Seattle is not going to light up the game. I think this game's going to go under that 41 points. We may see a final of 24-10, 24-7. Could be something like that. I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. We all know and make fun of Minnesota's offense with J.J. McCarthy, but their defense isn't really a slouch. So I actually think they're going to play well there. I'm laying off that number. That's way too many points to be given anybody, especially in an NFL game. This isn't college. But I like the total going under here.
Especially too with Brian Flores being the coordinator last year, Darnold in practice, like he knows what he needs to do.
Yeah. But Darnold's got this thing called JSN. All right, he's gonna be just fine.
Yeah, well, you don't think Flores can team something up? I know, dude. Did you know that somebody was telling me that his yardage, who was saying that he's gonna get 2,000 yards this year?
Yeah, he's on pace.
He's on pace to break the record.
That's insane. And he's a pretty small guy. He's not a big guy either.
Football player, man.
Football player. Hey, Crick.
Yeah, bro.
Seattle defense first touchdown scorer. 5 cents on Kalshi right now.
Did McCarthy get benched?
Brosmer's playing. We already talked about that. That guy's from New Hampshire. You don't listen to anything we said?
We know because I was reading something here about Brosner. I just wanted to make sure he was actually starting before I said
That's it. That's who they got listed right now.
He led the preseason in five explosive pass plays.
I don't want to fucking hear that. Steps preseason don't count.
I don't know, man.
It don't count, man. You're playing a bunch of fourth string. A lot of them guys he was throwing those passes against ain't even on these rosters.
Anything's better than J.J. McCarthy. J.J. McCarthy's been worse
until you see today's game, you'll think that.
J.J. McCarthy has been worse than any replacement quarterback this year. So you think Tyler Shaw is awful? He's been worse than him. Anybody that has come in this year as a backup, McCarthy's been worse than that.
Well, yeah, we told you that before they drafted him.
You want a gross but sneaky anytime touchdown scorer at plus 300?
Maybe.
JJ McCarthy.
Cooper Kupp.
Man, fuck that guy. I ain't betting no. Go ahead and parlay Kyle Pitts and Cooper Kupp together today. In the book,
I'm gonna throw Kate Otten in there too.
Oh yeah, do that too. And the book thanks you for your help. Put $100 on it.
Oh, done.
Don't do that.
Underdogs coming off of a 3-game losing streak this year are 11-6, 63%.
Think so?
There's nothing y'all can tell me. To
Just
get me
told
off.
you. Also, dogs since 2013. So the last 22 years, 11 plus or more points, hitting 62% of the time.
I'm totally parlaying Cooper Cup, Kyle Pitts, and K. Dalton.
Line just dropped to 11.5 on a few books.
There it is.
Love it even more. Seattle, good teaser spot. Get them underneath the touchdown.
No,
Can we skip the next game?
Chargers going to win it.
Steps, we don't skip any games. What you talking about, Steps?
I know nobody won't watch this or talk about this game.
The Chargers at home coming off a bye against the Raiders. Chargers laying 10. 75% of the money is on the Chargers. I like the Raiders plus the 10.
I like the Chargers.
Tell us why.
I think they're going to boat race them. I don't think the Raiders are any damn good at all. I think they've given up on the fucking season.
That Chargers line was at 9 too.
I don't know why. Are they? Let me make sure this is still true, but I don't know why they're still starting Geno Smith. I don't care.
Who's their backup?
I don't care if
Aiden
it's Aiden O'Connell. He's healthy now. I don't care. There ain't no way he could give you no worse chance at winning the football game than Geno Smith does right now.
Smith to throw it to interception.
Let's be real. Geno Smith ain't never been all that good. He's got a couple decent seasons in there that got him paid. One of them being a couple years ago. The only reason he got paid. But Geno Smith ain't never been any good.
Here's the argument against the Raiders, other than they suck. They just fired Chip Kelly. They've been running the Chip Kelly offense. The guy that's taken over is not a Chip Kelly guy. So what do you do in 1 week prep for this game? Do you continue the Chip Kelly offense because that's what you've been running, but the guy calling the plays isn't a Chip Kelly guy or runs that kind of offense or knows it that well? Or do you switch up your playbook and now you've got 1 week to learn a new offense?
That's what I'm saying. You think you're going to be that good having to learn a whole new offense or playing the same one they played in? Neither thing is a good situation.
Here's my angle with it. I think they do switch up the offense, but I think they go back to the basics. They just go to real simple plays. I think it's going to be gross. I don't think it's going to be anything flashy, but I think it's going to be enough to keep this game close and interesting. Plus, if the Chargers didn't have a banged-up offensive line, I know they're coming off a bye, but if they didn't have a banged-up offensive line, I would love the Chargers in this spot. But I think it's going to be closer than people think.
This is a home game for the Raiders.
It is.
This is a home game for the Raiders.
Do they even have that many fans?
In LA, they do. They're all Raiders
LA,
fans.
yeah, all Raiders fans out here. This is a home game for the Raiders. That stadium is going to be filled with Raiders fans, way more than the Chargers, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a fight in the parking lot. But this is a home game for the Raiders. I love the Raiders in this spot. All the money and all the tickets are coming in on the Chargers on this game. I will take the Raiders plus 10, despite Geno Smith's inabilities. I just think the Raiders are going to cover this number. The Chargers will probably wind up winning the game. I wouldn't doubt that. But I think that here we go again with that another double-digit number. I think the Raiders are going to cover that number. Probably win this game. The Chargers win this game by 3 or 7 or something, somewhere around that number. But they're going to win it under that 10.
Chargers are going to win by exactly 6. By the way, welcome to the island, Ghost. It's good to have you here.
I'm betting all the double-digit favorites today.
Yep, and
Hot
the money
spots.
and all the money is just pouring in on the Chargers money line, and they haven't moved it.
Haven't moved it, correct. Hot Spot says, as a Raiders fan, the Chargers definitely cover. Okay.
Damn, I hate that. I hate when y'all hate on your
Coco's
team.
right. Coco's right. Yeah. They should just take the camera instead of watching the game. They should just point it out to the parking lot and let us watch the fights. That'd be more entertaining, I think. What do you think, Steph?
This is a rivalry.
Yeah, I don't have a say in either. I just don't like this game. Don't like it.
You're not allowed to not like it. You have to bet something.
I would have bet the Chargers earlier this week when they were -9 or 9.5. It's the 10. So I probably I don't know. Ghost sounded pretty convincing there.
Hey,
so I'd probably
FanDuel
side
has
with
it at
Ghost.
9.5.
Yeah.
See, Rice, I just never understood what McCarthy did at Michigan that made him a first-round pick. Michigan won the Natty running the ball and playing defense. He was throwing it under 15 times a game. It's these things that the NFL does, these GMs, these coaches look at potential and think,
I see the potential of them being dumbasses because what quarterback in college football has ever worked out at the NFL level? None. J.J. McCarthy was 100% a system quarterback.
You know Harbaugh was laughing when he took the Chargers job, and then he's telling everyone, "Oh, I would draft J.J. McCarthy #1 overall." You know he's saying that, so some dumbass would do it. And then
getting him paid. That's why it's still like his son. He knows he sucks, but it's still his son.
Now that he knows that makes one team that he's going to face in the NFL.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, right there. I seen him coming. Yeah, y'all take this bum.
Heady play. I like it.
Heady play indeed.
Yeah. Where are we at now? Ooh, this game. I'm excited for this one because I flip-flopped. Bills, Steelers. This line is coming down, folks. Sharp money, big money, action every expert likes the Steelers catching 3 at home. Aaron Rodgers is going to play. 48% of the bet, 62% of the money's on the Steelers. Makes me nervous that everyone likes the Steelers. I was on the Bills earlier in the week, but I flip-flopped Steelers money line.
I think I'm on the Steelers too, dude. I have not seen enough out of the Bills on the road to tell me they can go down, and Steelers still fighting for a playoff spot right there, fighting for a division spot and all those things. But the Bills did not look that great on the road.
Also, the thing that really did it for me was the Bills have so many players that got ruled out for this game, and they were already thin. They have nothing on offense. It's not just like one wide receiver or something. This is like a lineman, a wide receiver. Kincaid is supposed to come back, I guess. I don't know. We don't know for sure what that's going to look like.
That guy's been back for a month.
Defensive guys are out. It's I don't know, man. Give me the Steelers at home.
The Steelers need to get right. And usually in these spots in Mike Tomlin's career, he usually comes through.
That's what you know. I love my Mike Tomlin rah-rah spots, and this is a Mike Tomlin rah-rah spot, like Rick said. Just to reiterate your little point there with the Bills on the road being a different team since 2023, so about 2 or 3 years here, 11-12 straight up on the road. This year, that most of their road wins have come against backup or fringe quarterbacks. They've only got road wins over the Jets and the Panthers. They are ranked #1 offense DVOA at home, league average on the road. We're gonna have some wind. We got some cold weather, possible rain in this one. So it should push towards a run-heavy script. So that should fit the Steelers, what they want to do here, being able to run the ball. They're going to have heavy sets, which the Bills don't defend well. So you'll probably see a lot of, I would probably say 12 personnel. I don't know. But anyways, the rah-rah spot for Tomlin, 68% against the spread as an underdog after week 5. At home, when he's a dog of 7 or less, he's hitting 80% of the time, and he's covering the spread by +7 points per game. So underdog or alt line here would be the play if you like the Steelers.
And everyone's talking about it being a must-win game for the Bills, which I don't disagree, but we've seen Josh Allen try to do too much in these games.
Yeah.
So stupid.
It may be a must-win spot for the Steelers, too.
That's true, too. What do you think, Ghost? What do you see in this game?
Yeah, I'm going to the money line right now. The money line went from the Bills -210 down to -163. And still everybody's hitting that money line, but yet it's dropping in the opposite direction. I like the Steelers in this spot. I think they're going to win this game outright. You're going to probably see at the end of the season, what's the coach's name, Sean McDermott. I believe he will be fired at the end of the year because he does not know how to handle Josh Allen. He's making him do everything. And he's just going to if he stays on as coach, Josh Allen's going to wind up having a short career. They've got to get McDermott out of there because he does not know how to run this team properly with the talent that he has. They need to get somebody in there that's either a more offensive mind in there to know how to utilize Josh Allen properly. But because they're going to wind up, if they keep McDermott, they're never going to win this division again. This is going to be the Patriots division for quite a few years if they don't do something. Because they're not playing as well as the talent that they have on the field. So I like the Steelers in this spot. I agree with the Mike Tomlin rah-rah factor here. Aaron Rodgers is going to finally be coming back here. I think he's going to light the Bills up, and I'll take the Steelers at home. I would take a money line as well. They're going to win this game outright.
I mean, I don't love stepping in front of Josh Allen and the Bills. It's gross, but it kind of feels like the same thing that we just saw on Thursday and Friday. The public's
agree.
going to be like the Josh Allen Bills must win. I mean, it's just be like people betting the Chiefs on everything, right? It's going to
be like them all betting the Bills last week when they played at the Texans.
Yeah, and this Steelers team is, I mean, it's not that bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's your typical Steelers team. You know what I mean?
If Dalton Kincaid doesn't play, we got to bet Josh Allen interception.
This is true. This is true. Josh Allen anytime interception, of course. Let's see. Derp's mad at Alabama.
Why?
He says they got bailed out like they did last night with 2 horrible biased calls.
I did.
If you support that crap, there was questionable calls in a lot of games. I mean,
there's always questionable calls. Refs suck.
Yeah. Hell, I'd say there was questionable calls in that Chiefs game. 5 pass interference calls on the Chiefs. 3 of them were 5 PI calls. 3 of them were very questionable, especially at the end of the game.
Yeah, well, about time they were on the wrong side of that coin.
I know. I can't be too mad about it. Andrew says Steelers are going to pound them.
Okay. Okay.
This is going to be TJ Watt and Josh Allen. What'd you say?
TJ Watt 2+ sacks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I can agree with something like that.
Broncos at the Commanders. Broncos laying 6.5 on the road, and Commanders seems like a big number, and it is. Both teams going up 5. We got Sunday Night Football. I'm going to say this stat again because it is absolutely insane.
Your mic's tripping out.
Yours was doing that too. I think it's doing it all. Back up.
Just back out, back away, and then come back in on your mic.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now you better.
If you just bet against the Redskins on the spread over the last 30 years, every single time they played at home, you'd be hitting 57% of the time. And look, listen, it's a big number. I'm going to be on the Broncos. I'm going to lay the points. It seems square, but the Commanders team, if they lose a game, they get blown out. This team has no fight in them. They're old. We got Mariota going tonight. I think it's going to be ugly. And this Broncos defense should keep that Commanders offense in check. So I'm going to be on the Broncos tonight. Call me square ball. I'm doing it.
I hate this Sunday Night Football. I don't know. Somebody else tell me something to do. Steps. Ghost. One of y'all.
Ugly play would probably take Commanders plus 6.5. Broncos are kind of, I don't know, man. They haven't been as good as of late.
I don't know what to do in this game. Coming off a bye, right?
I think so.
Broncos is probably the play, man. Feels square, though.
Yeah. What's the money doing, Ghost? How are we looking at the line?
That's what I'm looking. Yep, I'm going here. Unfortunately, the Broncos went from -305 to -320 on the money line. With all the money coming in on the Broncos money line, the line is still stuck at 6.5. Hasn't moved at all. It went from -6.5 flat to -6.5, -117 with all the money and all the tickets coming in on the Broncos. And we all know this is a game. If you're gonna put something on this game, now is not the time. Wait until later in the afternoon, because that's when generally all the money starts moving on these late games, because either winners or losers from the early games will tell a story what's going to happen in this late game. But right now I like the Commanders at home plus 6.5. But
wasn't it 5.5 earlier in the week? I thought it opened 5.5.
Yeah, I'm showing an opening at 6.5.
Well,
I didn't ever see it at 5.5.
You didn't? I could have swore I saw it at 5.5 during the week, and then, well, let me check. Hold on.
But this is going to be a wait and see.
I'm gonna have props in this game. I don't even know what they are yet. I have to bet something, right? Steps, what you thinking, bud? You look like you're concentrating down there real hard on something.
Oh yeah, maybe you guys right. Maybe it was 6.5.
Bo Nick's interception.
I don't hate that, Ghost. I don't hate that.
I'm glad we're channeling our inner Beardo while he's gone. Just always throwing out the interception prop.
Yeah, we're gonna put another one of those.
Oh, I saw in the chat, Beardo did say Zach Ertz to get a touchdown.
Of course he did. Shout out to Johnny Boy Gaming. Ready
Johnny
to
Boy.
Thank you.
Baby.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Johnny Boy. Appreciate you, man. Good looking out.
How you doing this morning?
Good to see you. Good to see you. I like that too, B Mac. Troy Franklin anytime.
I like Troy Franklin anytime touchdown.
Yeah, I like that too.
I actually do like that. I'm not gonna lie.
I really do like that. That's what I was saying. I was like, did you not hear me just say I like that?
He leads Denver in end zone targets at 14 on the year.
Yep. Lock it in. Easy peasy. I know, Sporting. I know. I don't know because I don't have the discipline of a monk like I need.
Because we're on a heater, Supporting, and you never walk away from a heater.
That's kind of the thing right now. Like I am one of those. A lot of people get scared of it. I'm like, no, man, you got to ride the wave.
No, I'm dialed in. I'm seeing the board clearly. We're gonna just.
I'm seeing the touchdown parlay clearly. I think our first two legs, we'll have to find another one here, but Taysom Hill and Troy Franklin are our first two legs.
Ghost, I want to ask you about this. It doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe I'm just a nervous Patriots fan, but the Monday night game, Giants at the Patriots, I believe both teams have a bye, or the Patriots for sure have a bye.
Yeah.
No, the Giants have already had a bye. Yeah.
No, they don't. The Giants don't play next weekend.
Okay, so both teams have a bye next week.
Yeah.
The Patriots are missing their whole left side of their line. Our best offensive lineman, our rookie, he's out. Our left guard is out. And our line wasn't good to begin with. Jackson Dart's out of concussion protocol. He's going to play. And somehow this line has not gone below 7. I don't get it. I don't know why people think that the Patriots are going to just whip the Giants in this one. Maybe I'm just nervous, but I mean, to me, having the left side of the line out is kind of a big deal, blind side.
Yeah, it opened originally at 7.5, then it dropped to flat 7. Money line has really dropped in this game. Went from Patriots minus 395 down to minus 350, and all the money and the tickets are coming in on the Patriots money line. The only thing that scares me about this game is that this is a Patriots home game, but yet that line is really low. I mean, we did see earlier in the year, we did see the Raiders go in there and beat the Patriots. So you gotta. The Patriots got that feather in their cap here, but for some reason this game looks weird, and I actually like the Giants to cover that 7.
So do I. I like the Giants. I think it should be below 7. And the fact it hasn't, I don't know. I thought when Dart got ruled back in, it for sure was going to go below 7.
Yeah.
But it hasn't.
I'm surprised this line, with it being a Raiders home game and the way the Giants have played this game, I'm shocked that the Patriots didn't open up as a 10-point favorite.
Oh, really?
If they would have opened up as like a 10-point favorite, I would say the Patriots are going to win and cover this game easily. The Patriots are going to cover. I don't know why I keep saying Raiders. Patriots cover this game easily, but with that low line like that and being a home game and knowing the Giants how many fourth quarter leads they've blown this year, they've blown now 5 fourth quarter leads this year. And now they just fired their defensive coordinator, so somebody else is going to be running the defense this weekend. I like the Giants in this spot.
Yeah, I do too. I think if the Patriots line didn't get hurt last week, I could see this line being right, or maybe even open it up at 10 like you were saying, but that's a big deal. Your starting left tackle and left guard is out and on IR.
Okay, and we know Drake May is having a great year, but we also saw what the Giants did to Jared Goff at home against the Lions. They were in his
last
face
2
the
games
whole time.
too.
Yeah,
Green Bay and Detroit against 2 good opponents. And after the line injuries last week, against Cincinnati, they were able to pressure May on almost 50% of his drop back passes once those substitutes came into the game. So I think that Patriots O-line is key to the handicap in this one for sure, 100%.
And if the game was only played with 3 quarters, the Giants would be fighting the Philadelphia Eagles for that division right now.
Yeah, the only thing I do worry about is always the angle that Will gives. Winston, I mean, you only count on him for so many games.
Is Jackson Dart ruled out? Is he ruled out?
I think I don't know. It's kind of still up. They're assuming he's going to play. Yeah.
I thought Dart got ruled in.
Did he get ruled in?
I thought I saw it 2 days ago on Friday.
It don't matter.
And then if Dart's playing, then he's going to be utilizing Tracy as much as he did Scadaboo, because Tracy is no slouch.
He's expected to play.
Yeah. So if Jackson Dart is playing, that gives me even more hopes the Giants are going to cover that number. I think if Winston was playing, this line would be higher.
Yeah, that's true. I think the only argument I can make for the Patriots in this one is the Giants' run defense is so bad that the Patriots at home can just grind it out and just run the ball and control the clock.
Dart's in, Jack confirmed.
Yeah. And then you can't run on this Patriots defense, so Dart's going to have to throw the ball and make some big plays, which he can. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm just nervous. Maybe I'm just being a fan. I don't know.
I would say keep an eye on that 7. If it could go back up to 7.5 by tomorrow, but if it drops to 6.5, as I say, you got to watch out. Especially if all the money's coming in on the Patriots, and that line drops to 6.5, that tells me Giants could win this game outright.
Okay. Here's what I got. I need you guys' contest picks. Mine, I'm on Carolina plus 10.5, Seahawks minus 12. I think I can get a better number on the Seahawks now. Seahawks minus the points, Giants plus 7, Raiders plus 10, Browns plus 5. Gross.
Give me the Jets.
Oh no, Seahawks are 12.5 on here still. Okay. You want the JETS? Just.
Yeah. This is about to be ugly. Give me the Saints.
Oh, when the Saints.
Give me the Steelers.
The Steelers.
And give me the Commanders.
You don't want the Texans?
Nope. I like Colts first quarter to win, no tie.
Before he breaks his leg?
Yep.
That is gross.
Am I beating you right now?
By
That's
half
all that really matters to me.
By half a point. But you already got 1 loss this week.
That's okay. I see a couple losers in yours.
What? Cricket, give me a Beardo's picks.
Rams.
Oh, yeah. That's
Texans.
I already gave you the Texans.
Browns.
I'm going to make one of his plays. Sorry, Greg. I'm going to make one of his plays the Bucks because he had the game today. Give him something to root for.
I was actually going to take that one.
Oh, okay. Cool. You got one more.
One more. Steelers or Seahawks? Seahawks.
Love it. Love it. Ghost, what are your plays?
Texans.
I actually took the Rams for Beardo Ornery, but it counts.
Titans.
Oh, I like that one.
Jets. I got one more.
Mm-hmm.
Steelers.
This is going to go one of two ways. Either the underdogs are going to keep doing well from continuation from Thursday, Friday, or the favorites are just about to open up and whoop ass. It's going to be great.
I look at it. I look at it this way. This is just strictly my opinion. The public hit a lot of big plays yesterday because a lot of the favorites covered yesterday in college football. So they're riding a high right now. I think they're going to give it all back today.
I mean, that's usually how it works. Let's make some parlays.
Let's make
all
some
right.
parlays.
Well, we already have our two of our touchdown parlay. We need a third leg.
By
What are up to?
It was
Taysom
Taysom
Hill.
Hill
Troy Franklin.
and Troy Franklin.
That is gross.
And Bashul
Perfect.
Tootin.
I can get behind the Tootin one.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's a gross little three-legger out there. What's that pay you, Steps?
I don't know, but
Oh,
I'm just writing them down so I can send them out. But I can get behind the Tootin one too. But I feel like that might be the one that breaks us. But I'll get behind it because I was on it last week and he didn't score. So
yeah, that feels like a gross one. All those guys are around plus 180. I think Franklin's like plus 140. But
do you want to do an all day? So one from each slate. Best bet, best prop.
yeah, we can do that. Let me see if I can find my best one.
What'd you say Nick Chubb's rushing yards was?
Oh, dude, I was just talking shit. They've already moved it back out. They're begging me to take it. I'm gonna put $5 on him, 60 plus at plus 2,200.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't mess with his today. I'd like John Mechie, 40 plus receiving yards.
Okay. What is that? The 1 o'clock hour?
Yep.
Now is 40 plus. What is this? His line actually 39.5, or are you alting that?
It's probably around like 37.5 or something. 25 plus was like minus 218.
All right.
it
I'm just
goes
gonna
up.
put Mechie over.
Here,
his
hold on.
39.
I'll give you the actual line on it. Hold on. See, he's at 34.5.
All right.
Over is minus 111. He played for the Jets, blue.
And you said that's a 1 o'clock game, right?
Indeed, it is, sir.
I love how
Indeed.
Will said he was ready for the parlays and then just
He
leaves.
dipped out. Yeah. Let's see. What are you liking in props, Ghost?
Well, I told you, I think about Bo Nix throwing an interception.
Save him
All
for the
right.
interception parlay.
Yeah.
We didn't have one last week, but let's use him as our third leg of this all day parlay.
Okay, whatever.
Nick's INT.
What was
All
the
right,
first leg?
Mechie.
Are we going to talk props or what?
So we need a 4 o'clock play. I'm
for-
thinking you might get a good angle in maybe one of the Steelers running backs rushing yards. Geno Smith to throw an interception. Anything in the Vikings, Seahawks. You only have 3 games at 4
Sam
o'clock.
Darnold. Sam Darnold, 250 plus passing.
I don't know. I'm either
Or
way
if you
on
just
that.
want to, if you want to take
Unless
him
somebody
over,
can give me one that we really agree with, like really love here.
you can go
I think a good value play would be over on Cooper Kupp receiving yards.
oh God,
You may veto that.
y'all go ahead.
Let me throw the number out
Here's
there.
the
Hold on.
Here's the worst thing is that if we all veto it and then it hits, we're gonna have to hear it. So one of us should stamp it. Tell me.
Why would I do that to you guys?
Never not
It's
one.
30.5. That's 2 catches.
Which he probably ain't gonna have.
You just said Darnold's going to light him up. You think he's just going to throw everything
He's gonna throw it.
Jason?
How about
that's what he's done all year
Carlson for the
Not a bad move.
Raiders kicker?
for the Raiders.
His for the second leg of our parlay.
Yeah, I like that. I like
Sure.
that. I like
Over
that.
is it like 1.5? What's his field goal set at
I mean, probably
for the
1.5.
Raiders?
I don't mind Lad McConkey today. I got a weird feeling Genty gets a touchdown today.
2
I
plus.
wouldn't be opposed. What did you say, Cricket?
The over 1.5 is over 1.5 for Carlson's plus 139.
Yeah,
If you're gonna do
plus
that,
money
just
there?
bet. Hey, just bet 2 plus. They're giving you plus 143 on 2 plus. No, they're not. Never mind. It was something else. Sorry. So yeah,
Do you like that, or do you guys want something else?
I mean, I don't hate it, but
I don't love it.
yeah, if you don't love it, leave it alone.
Okay. Well, we still need something from one of these 4 o'clock.
TJ Watt. I like TJ Watt for a sack.
Yeah.
It's minus 117.
I've bet like 5 sack props this year and never hit one.
Oh, I had a couple last week.
Ooh, should we go back to the well on the kicker from Minnesota?
What's the weather doing in Seattle? I don't know if it's gonna be real windy or not. I mean, that guy's good. old Rackard or whatever. Is that who it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, I could see that.
And they kick a lot of field goals.
Bet the first score of that game today to be a Will Rackard field goal.
What's the chat saying? Have they thrown anything out for these 4 o'clock matchups?
Charbonnet anytime.
Ooh, I got a gross 2-leg touchdown parlay.
Well, we'll get to that in a second. We're doing William. I need you to focus on the part. I need your best bet for the 4 o'clock.
I've been throwing them out there.
You can. We'll go back to your touchdowns.
Genty
We are working on this one.
I like the
We already
kick
did a
one.
touchdown.
I
We
like
already did a touchdown.
I like
We need,
Cup
like-
over his receiving. I like
need
the
to-
J. Watt sack.
Cup over receiving yards. Stamp it.
All
Thank
right. What's his? What is it?
30.5.
Jesus.
You have one target today.
And it's going to be a 31-yard catch.
I hope so. I hope so.
Over 30. You said 30.5.
Yeah.
That's ugly. All right.
He's going to get injured and go out. Make sure you guys have that injury safety net thing that the books do, because he's going to go out in the first quarter.
Yeah, make sure you got your early exit activated.
All right. What type of parlay do you want to do on the third one? Do you want to do a same game?
Yeah, let's do another one of that. I just want to throw this out there because I think I'm going to bet this. This is not part of the stuff we're doing. I like for the afternoon window, Genty touchdown parlayed with a Metcalf touchdown. We know Rodgers likes to go to Metcalf, and Rodgers is back.
Metcalf scored last week.
I don't care. Who else is he going to throw the ball to?
I would take one of the running backs to score. Gainwell or Warren.
Metcalf plus 190, Genty plus 160. You put those together, it's plus 650. I'm taking the money
Don't do it.
all the money I won from the touchdown you gave me yesterday.
No, don't do
Boom.
that. No.
Boom.
I like Gainwell touchdown steps.
So do I. If I'm gonna bet one of the running backs in that game for a tutty. If I'm betting
Go
a
ahead.
touchdown
Okay.
score.
Should we do? It's a gross weather game today for a lot of these. Or a lot of weather games today. Should we a 3-leg 250 plus passing day for some of these guys?
I don't
Or do you
mind
guys want to
that.
do something different? Or do you want to do something different?
I don't mind that.
Dude, Jacoby. No, I like the 250 plus pass. I like that one. Dude, Jacoby Brissett is one of those.
Would that be 3 straight games?
I don't think it matters.
He's gonna
They
have
have,
to, bro.
they have to throw the football, and they could wind up getting down in that thing.
I'm gonna throw this out there, and you guys are gonna probably veto it, but give me Bo Nix tonight. Sunday Night Football, 250.
Veto. Herbert.
Did you say 350? Will?
No, 250. I said 250.
Okay.
I like Herbert
damn.
over passing yards. He's at 235 and a half.
I don't know. They
Seems
got a
too
low
easy.
low
Seems too
total
easy.
in that game, dude. I don't know if they're gonna have to throw the ball that much. Might just be a gross game.
Aaron Rodgers.
No.
What
Sam Darnold.
about Tyrod Taylor over 171? He went over that.
No, we're looking for
that last
250.
week.
We're looking for 250 plus steps.
I do like Sammy D.
Nobody's throwing 250 plus this week with all the weather games.
Oh,
dude.
that's it. I'm
Oh
putting
my
one
god,
right
that's
now.
all I needed right there. I'm bet them all.
You're not going to find three.
There's
over
Sanders.
I want to bet right now that there's not three
Cam
quarterbacks
Ward.
over 250.
Oh no, I'm not
Results.
going to say there won't be 3. I'm just saying it's going to be harder to find the 3 because there's going to be a lot that aren't even going to get close to it.
So let's just kind of look at the obvious, man. We could probably
Like
take
a lot
Baker.
of like Josh Allen's going to be handcuffed because of the weather today.
I don't want to take Baker because of the injury stuff, but you could probably take Baker and Jacoby 250 plus.
What about Tua?
Fuck Tua.
See,
You know who's a gross one that you can take? Cam Ward.
chat saying no quarterback over 250. That's right, Blue.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make a 3-legger on my own after the show, and I'm gonna post it. And when it
Ornery
hits,
old fart.
Where?
Stafford
Greg.
250 for sure. I could get
Yeah.
behind that.
Here, you
Isn't it
want a
supposed to
long
be
sh-
pouring down rain down there?
No,
want a
it's-
long sh- you want a long shot for over 250?
Absolutely.
Jackson Dart.
that's not a long shot. I think that's the only thing they can do is throw. I like it. I like it. Don't you, Crick? Crick, you love it.
That's the first one I could get behind that's been thrown out there.
I
What
don't.
about CJ Stroud?
I don't think we should do that. I think we should do a different. We should do a different. we're not getting as many attempts to throw the ball this week. It doesn't make sense to do an over 250 quarterback parlay. That's just me.
Yeah, but you also don't like to ever bet an over, so
I bet anytime touchdown scores, that's over half a touchdown.
congratulations.
We're not doing quarterbacks.
I don't care.
Why don't we do rushing yards over?
Okay.
Let's kick some running backs.
Okay.
Jonathan Taylor.
I can get behind that.
Ooh, I'll tell you what. Hold on.
What's his rushing yards? I'm not going to look, and I'm behind it.
Woody Marks.
I can get behind that too.
Over 54.5.
I could get behind Chubb's 15.5 cricket.
That's not a bad one. How much? What is that? Is that this total? Is 15.5?
It was when I looked earlier.
That's not a bad one. I mean, it ain't hard to get to 15 rushing yards. He gonna get 7 or 8 carries. Just average 2 yards a carry, and we should get over that.
You know what's a gross one? Daniel Jones over 8.5
rushing yards with a broken leg.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's gross.
Golly.
Should we do one of the Steelers running backs? Warren?
If you're gonna do rushing yards, do Warren.
I think we should do Warren's. If you can give me that.
Hold on a second. I'll find it.
Dude, see, J-Main's with me. Ward over passing yards. Jack's pass defense is atrocious.
No, it is. That you're correct about that. J-Main, that's the best. That's the best one that's been thrown out. I could maybe get behind a Ward and
turned it down. What are we?
I turned it down because I didn't think it was the best. I could get behind the Dart and the and Ward if you could find another one. Did you find cricket? Did you find the Warrens?
63.5.
Like it.
Yeah, I do too. I like the over on that too.
All right. Are we going with Taylor or?
That one feels too easy to me.
Okay, let's go with the
Texas defense legit too, man.
You're right. Let's go with a different one.
Quinchon?
I was thinking that, or maybe Jets Hall.
I feel like something's going on funny there because you're seeing some of the backup running backs for that team kind of you're seeing their fantasy points kind of go up a little bit. So I don't know if there's a plan for him to maybe see less volume or something just because the season's lost. You don't want to burn him up. So I don't know if they're going to try to mix some of those younger guys in there. So I don't know how much volume he's going to get.
What about Tootin? Maybe because, last week ETN got a lot. Maybe they get him more involved this week.
I like the Tootin anytime touchdown more than I like his. What is his total set at? Let me see what that is. Rushing props. Let's see. Tootin is 27.5. I actually like that, Steps. I like him over 27.5.
Do you like that? Or the chat was throwing Charbonnet touchdown out earlier. Maybe look at his yards.
I don't know. I think they might be letting Sammy D throw the ball today.
Any Genty rushing props you like?
I can't trust that fucking guy.
Okay. What about
Achan?
God, he's been forgotten, kind of.
No, I mean, not really. I think Achan's.
What if we faded Bijan and took his under?
That's not been a bad play lately.
Let's do that.
I think I like Achan over 80.5 minus 113.
All right. Well, it's either Achan or Bijan. Will and Ghost.
Who are we fading them?
I like the over on Achan. Over 80.5.
I like fading Bijan.
I like Cricket's Achan bet better.
Ghost.
Put them both on there. Hell with it. It ain't got to be a 3-legger. There ain't no rules on this.
Saints got a good rush defense.
Yeah,
Achan's pretty good.
I'm trying to get to that game right now and see what they have.
Maybe his receiving yards.
I started to say maybe Achan rush and receiving yards. I think that'd be a better bet.
I could get behind that.
I think Achan 120 plus rush and receiving would be a better bet than over the 80.5. I do think that because he's going to get some catches out of the backfield, and he's liable to take one for 70 yards.
It's still a lot of yards, but
That dude's
I can get behind it.
that dude's way involved in that damn offense, man.
So we got Marks over 54.5, Warren over 63.5, and Achan over rushing receiving yards.
Yep.
Yeah, but you have 78. The number I'm showing is at over 78.5 at minus 114.
Who's that for?
For his
Achan?
rush yards,
Yeah, for HN.
I've got 80.5 over minus 113.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
got
will be
today-
the deciding factor. Do we take
Achan.
I'm
Take
only
him ru-
calling you because I know you're not paying attention.
Take him rush and receiving yards though. Do the over 119.5 rush.
Will is so funny because he gets so excited about the parlay stuff, and he's in a different world right now.
Because you guys challenged me to do a parlay, and I did it. I just did it. You guys want it, or do you guys just want to wait till it wins and I post it?
Hey, your news now. You're gay and a waste of time.
Here it is. Four pick parlay, 250 plus passing yards or more. Jacoby Brissett, Bo Nix, CJ Stroud, Cam Ward.
See, what happened was he's butthurt, Cricket, because we threw the quarterback thing to the side, and we're trying to put these parlays together for the people in the chat, and he's over here working on his own four-legger because he has ADHD,
$25
and he is not
wins
contributing
1,000.
to what we're actually trying to do here.
Hey,
But it's
chat
his
said
show,
that I couldn't do it,
so-
and I'm going to do it.
Oh no, the chat's saying that you have ADHD and that you always get off track and it's hard to follow because your mind's elsewhere. So yeah, I think they're kind of agreeing with me. So you should probably go back there and read the chat.
No, I know, 100%. But I also give winners out. So if you want a winner, you tail that $25 to win you 1,000. Trying to do you guys a favor. Christmas is coming up. You're welcome. But if you don't want to, it's fine.
Ornery got a DUI working on his car in his driveway. I don't know how that happens, but that's bad luck.
That's funny.
Ooh, BMAC. He said Kyron Williams over 56.5 rushing yards. Do we like that better than Achan?
I don't.
I like you too, Oriole part. I like you too. Grass guy says he doesn't care. I know. I don't.
0 fucks given.
All right, we do have to wrap things up there, though. Wife is gonna kill me if I go any longer.
Yeah, I gotta get pigs topped up too.
Good show, guys. Ghost, thanks for getting up early and hanging out with us.
Absolutely. I haven't even had my coffee yet.
What?
Can we go back through the parlays?
Nah, post
Yeah,
them on.
yeah. No, give them to him. We talked about grass. Talked about this last week. Give them to him real quick. Steps. Go ahead.
All right. Anytime touchdown parlay, Taysom Hill, Troy Franklin, and Tootin. And then our all-day parlay, we've got Mechie over 34.5 receiving yards, Cup over 30.5 receiving yards, and Bo Nix interception. And then our running back parlay is going to be Achan rushing and receiving yards over, Marks over 54.5, and Warren over 63.5. And I'll post those on Twitter.
And Will's Christmas present to the chat is
I wish
all
I had a
his
mute
quarterbacks
button.
to throw 250 passing yards or more. That is Jacoby Brissett, Bo Nix, CJ Stroud, and Cam Ward. You're welcome.
Damn it.
It's so gross. It's going to hit.
CJ Stroud's gonna have like 120 yards passing.
Probably.
Oh man.
Good luck to us, man.
The name of this stream was Will. It was Will Island.
Will Island.
Even on the parlays, he didn't even his favorite part of the thing. He just decided not to participate and do his own thing.
What could go wrong?
Oh man.
Thanks to the chat for hanging out with us. You guys are great. Even the trolls. Thank you to Devo for the Rumble rant and or the YouTube super chat, and Buku for the Rumble rant. Thank you for the raid earlier, gamer dude. I can't remember your name, but thank you. Shout out to everyone. Hope you win your bets today. Shout out to Rumble for posting us up on the main page. We appreciate that. And shout out to my panel, my Wiseguy Roundtable. Keep me in line when I go up on a tangent. At least they're still steering the ship. We'll be back tomorrow morning to rant and rave and argue about college football. It's going to be great, and Jamie will be joining us. But until then,
good luck,
good gambling,
and game on.
And game on.
That's right.